What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Hi, Kiki. Psst, psst.
Terrible things in my life and turn it into something funny.
Action! Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to see what we see.
It's time to start the show. The gang is ready. Let's go. Jim and Tim. Jim and Tim. Jim and Tim.
It's happening, you guys. It's happening. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish you were over here.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people. I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night.
Stop the hammering!
Now you want to get nuts.
Come on! Let's get nuts.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper, make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
And God bless the United States.
I'm a proud shitholer.
Dilly dilly.
I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Don't put this in the intro. La 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 la.
A penis?
Where you get your hair cut?
Shocking, right?
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time. Hey, everybody, Jim and Sam are here. It's time to celebrate the moment. Feel it in my soul. It's written in my bones so deeply. I wanna lose control. So turn it up a little more and laugh along with me. So it's about to begin. Series 103. Yeah. So get ready. Yeah, I'm so ready. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, everybody. Jim and Sam are here. Sing it like, hey, are you ready? Jim and Sam are here. Sing it like, hey, everybody. Jim and Sam are here. So if you feel it like I do, you gotta sing it with me too. Like, hey, everybody. Jim and Sam are here. Yeah. Good morning.
Whoa! There's been a demand for it.
Blast from the past.
Yeah.
We're
People have
going old school. Oh, did you do that because today is Throwback Thursday?
No.
Oh.
People have just been clamoring for it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for giving the people what they want.
I do every once in a while. I'll throw them a bone. They've been good listeners.
And they'll throw you a bone.
Hopefully, yeah. If they're good girls.
Well, welcome. It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. How great was Bobcat yesterday?
I loved him.
Yeah, me too.
He's just a great interview, and he's funny, and he's a smart guy. Really fun.
And I really
and his show
like,
is good.
His show is really good. I like a lot of what he's done since kind of, leaving the character. Like, I really like God Bless America. He did a, found footage, Blair Witch style, Bigfoot movie. I think it's called Willow Creek. I might be wrong. But is that right, Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I really liked.
And dude, I totally forgot he was in the police academy. I really did until it came up. I never think of him as associated with that film.
That's funny because everybody else does.
I know.
Which is why he was so happy.
It's one of the biggest things he's done in his career. It launched him, and I completely forgot it existed.
Can I tell you, I don't think I've ever seen one Police Academy movie.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I'm not saying that they're like, they're old. It's just, I think most people my age and younger have seen Police Academy. I don't think I've seen any of them.
I think the first one was funny, if I remember right. You ever seen it?
I think I've seen parts of it. Is there a guy in it named Booger?
That's Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, okay.
Revenge of the Nerds I've seen.
Yeah, which is great.
Love Revenge of the Nerds.
Booger and Ogre.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
It's a very funny movie. I thought the first Police Academy, if I remember correctly, was funny, but it's been Who's the star of that?
Steve Guttenberg.
Steve Guttenberg, right?
They call him the Goots.
He's also was fun. We had him in.
Yeah. Well, it's those guys that have they've lived a life and they're not so protective over everything.
Yeah,
and
they're not
scared
30 and on their way up.
Exactly. They don't have anybody to impress at this point.
Yeah, he was very enjoyable. Oh yeah, the guy who played the cop, who was also he played Rizzo in MASH. That guy, the guy who played the main, the boss cop there. Yeah, he had
the instructor or whatever.
Yeah, he had a big part in MASH. Bubba Smith was in that series.
I think Bubba Sparks was in it too.
Bubba Sparks.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Just a rapper.
Oh, okay.
like a early 2000s white rapper.
Before it was okay to kind of be a white rapper.
Right.
If your name wasn't Eminem.
What do you mean? Right. That's what I was doing.
You were a white rapper?
Yeah, I mean, there were exceptions to the rule.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Daddy needs tears.
Okay. Put those tears in. The movie that I remember Bobcat from is Scrooged.
I never saw
Oh, yeah.
You never
saw
Scrooged? It's great. I think even now you'd like
because
it.
that's what is it, late 80s?
Late 80s.
Comedy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard it, of course.
Good commentary on
That's Bill Murray. Oh, it is Bill Murray. Yeah, maybe I have.
Oh, I love Scrooge.
Bill Murray's fantastic in it. The guy from Feeling Hot is fantastic.
Carol Kane.
Carol Kane is
awesome.
Yeah.
We did have her in too. Yep. Yeah, I forgot. You forget.
And I actually like the Bobcat character a lot because he starts as just like a straight guy, but then throughout the movie he goes crazy, and that's when he kind of starts to do the Bobcat voice and all that stuff.
Yeah, there
but
he
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I got chip face.
Yeah, he is a little bit. That's where I got Chip from.
Yeah, did you get Chip from Bobcat Goldthwait in
fucking Police Academy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Scrooge.
That's
What's
what I
it, Christmas?
I think so. By the way,
go ahead, Sam. What?
Not a good morning for your guy.
Who?
Joe Benigno.
Yeah.
And it's really funny because
I love Joe Benigno.
We were just talking about him, I feel like only a couple weeks ago, about how you had your affection for Joe Benigno. Now, he's a sports DJ in New York, right?
Who I used
or
to.
Sports radio.
He was a regular guy. He was a listener who won a contest. That's how he became a
real or gimmicked?
That's a good question in hindsight, but he was a regular caller. He was Joe from Saddle River, I think, for years. So I think it was they probably hired him, and then maybe that's a good question. I never thought of that. Maybe it was gimmicked, but he was a legit caller to fan for years. And when Opie and Anthony were thrown off the radio, August of 2002, for the next couple of years, I was in such a horrible depression. I rode around all night. I was looking at prostitutes, and I was listening to Art Bell and Joe Benigno on the overnights. I couldn't listen to comedy radio. I couldn't listen to O&A type radio.
And back then there was comedy radio.
There was some of you at Stern in the morning.
Here and there.
Or after. I wouldn't listen to any of it. I didn't want to hear anybody talking that I wanted to be on. Like no joking and just fucking sports or UFOs.
Right.
And so Joe Benigno got me through some horrible fucking times.
So he was the overnight guy.
Dude, don't have some Rego Park, Thank you, Joe, for your time and courtesy. It's Bruce from Flushing. All the callers I knew who they were.
You were a regular listener. You were a P1.
Every night for hours. Even into Tough Crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Because that Tough Crowd tape, we had to get there at 11 or noon or whatever. So I would have all night to ride around and be a complete creep. Go home. I would order a fruit salad from the diner at 1 in the morning, and they would bring me a fruit salad with cottage cheese because I thought that was healthy. I didn't know the sugar was keeping me up. And I would watch The Sopranos on DVD and I would listen to Joe Benigno. It was crazy.
Honestly, it doesn't sound like a terrible life. To tell you the truth, if you told me, Sam, for the next couple years, you're going to be staying up all night, listening to talk radio in the car.
You wouldn't like the girls I was looking at, though.
Well, I wouldn't mind looking at prostitutes. I probably wouldn't want to pick up prostitutes on the street.
Do you know 90% of the time I really did just look?
Really?
My addiction
just window shopping
is so crazy. 90% of it has been looking and ritualistically just looking.
Is it almost like edging?
In a way, it also just keep you busy. It was something to do.
Right.
There's books.
I got to go eyeball prostitutes.
I'm telling you, you're in the car.
It's my hobby.
You'd have these different routes you'd go. And literally 90% of the time I went home alone and I didn't stop for anybody.
But if you said, I'd probably take the prostitutes out for me.
Listening to Joe Benigno?
For my life. If you said you're going to spend your nights driving around, listening to Joe Benigno and Art Bell, then you're going to go home, eat fruit salad, cottage cheese, and watch The Sopranos on DVD.
And fill your belly button with shame.
I probably wouldn't do that part either. But all the rest of it?
Yeah.
He's saying, I would.
You would.
There are probably evenings where I would. You're probably right. But all the rest of it kind of sounds awesome. Like fruit salad and cottage cheese sounds like a very good snack.
I was depressed, though. But, yeah, it was a good snack. Fucking killed.
I love cottage cheese.
But listening to Joe at night, you really do I understand overnight radio is a different and interesting thing. And I hated when he left overnight radio because, I mean, I guess it's better for his career, but fuck, I loved him in the overnight. Anyway, he's been accused of being a very, very naughty boy.
He's been accused of living a lifestyle that he would envy you lived. So
probably, yeah.
What he said was there's somebody, and it's several years ago, but it's later than when you're talking about. This is coming out, they're saying it's from 2006.
Oh, is it really?
Well, they said Lauren Lockwood, who worked at
from 2006 to last year.
That's right. From 2006 until last summer, claims the station's executives tolerated a hostile work environment that subjected her to sexual harassment. She's basically making WFAN, which is the big sports station in New York, that's the one Frances is on, sound like The Office in Wolf of Wall Street.
Sports guy who's a legit fan is so entertaining because he'd be every week this motherfucker was heartbroken. It was quick. With the Mets, he was a Mets and Jets fan, and every week he was fucking heartbroken. They can't do it! And he meant it. He was the best.
That's not the only thing that he was passionate about, because apparently this woman is saying on various occasions, Lauren Lockwood is saying that WFAN host Joe Benigno pressured her into having a threesome. The lawsuit filed in Brooklyn State Court claims Benigno whispered in her ear about having threesomes with him and his wife and prostitutes. Now already, I see a problem with that statement. Mathematically, how can a woman have a threesome with Joe and his wife and prostitutes?
Well, here's why Joe is a swinging dick. Because Joe was saying with his wife and her, or a prostitute and her.
Well, he then said, later on, Benigno showed her a nude photo of his wife with a prostitute and propositioned Lockwood to join him, his wife, and a prostitute in sexual intercourse.
Joe wanted a lot of them.
He wanted full-on orgy. And you know what's great about Joe?
Pop that in your mouth there.
You know what's great about this Joe? How you know, as you said, he's a swinging dick? In all these scenarios, no other dudes.
No other
just
dudes.
More chicks.
Yeah, Joe just wants more women.
More chicks for Joe.
You know who's the winner here?
Who?
The wife.
Why is that?
Because she's amazing.
Oh, you mean in terms of
what a good egg.
Yeah,
what a good girl.
Hire some prostitutes.
So Troy is actually looking at this article going like, maybe there is love out there. Like, maybe
Joe married a great woman.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Troy is reading this going, you know what? Maybe I've shut the door on marriage too soon.
Yeah.
Do you think this is embarrassing for a guy like Joe?
I don't think he wants this out there yet. No, I think this is very embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
He wants to go on the radio, talk about the Jets, have Frances in Brooklyn or whoever it was. You know,
used to be Doris in Rego Park. She passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
She would always cough. She had a weird cough. I didn't know if she had emphysema or if it was a nervous tick. I couldn't.
Probably what killed her.
Yeah, Joe, let me die. She would. She was a nice lady, though.
He probably wants Doris in Rego Park to think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He wants the fans to be thinking about sports and his take on sports, not the fact that he was taking female coworkers and trying to get them to have orgies with him and his wife and prostitutes. It is a lot to show a coworker a nude photo of your wife and a prostitute.
Especially if they're in ad sales or whatever.
Yeah. It says Lockwood claims that her career was short-circuited after she rebuffed Benigno's advances. You think Joe Benigno had that kind of power?
I don't know. He's been there a long time, but I just don't know.
But he's never been in like a main slot, right? He's never been in mornings or afternoons or anything.
No, he had overnights and then middays.
Right, so that's not the most powerful guy at the station, but who knows?
That could just be, honestly, that could be true or it could be lawsuit talk. Like sometimes,
Yeah, that's right.
When there's a lawsuit, they pile a bunch of stuff in, like, you know, and due to this, and then it looks like this overwhelming thing where he may have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, the former ad executive's career came to a crashing end soon after a July 13th promotional event before the Conor McGregor-Floyd Mayweather boxing match, it's alleged. In a luxury suite at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, a brawl broke out between a former male ad exec, Lockwood brought as a guest, and two current CBS radio employees over the relative talents of the boxers.
So her male guest, did her male guest used to work there or no? I'm sorry, am I misreading that or no?
Broke out between a former male ad exec. Yeah, that Lockwood brought as a guest. Yeah, so
okay,
she brought
he may
somebody,
or may not have been an ex-employee there, but he was. Okay.
It sounds to me that reads like he used to work there,
and he had a fist fight with two active members. It was her guest,
and it was a fist fight over who was a better boxer. That's what it sounds like.
It's amazing how fucking people get caught up in the fucking physical endeavors of two other people.
Yeah, they might. You think cocktails were served?
I think somebody had tipped a few back.
There might have been a little bit.
Who's arguing in favor of Conor being a very better boxer?
I don't know.
I wanted him to win that fight, but Jesus Christ.
Maybe
to Mayweather.
I don't know. Maybe they're racist. Maybe they really wanted the white guy to win. I don't know.
You fucking kill him in a full-on MMA. No.
You know who's having those arguments? Guys that never watch boxing or MMA. Just ignorant people.
Or just people are drunk.
Drunk people.
They're drunk. She wants $5 million. Oof.
The next day, Lockwood was the only employee to be suspended, it's alleged. Her boss, ad sales exec Sean Argaman, would later fire her, court papers claim. The suit paints a picture of a work culture at CBS Radio that was heavy on drinking, especially pickleback shots. That is a shot of whiskey followed by a shot of pickle juice.
Sounds awful.
Pickleback shot?
It sounds like Nickelback. It doesn't sound fun at all.
No, it doesn't.
Pickle juice.
Troy doesn't really drink. Has Anthony or any of the boys in there ever enjoyed a pickleback shot?
That sounds like a sports radio thing.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
It really does.
That's their pickleback shots.
They're probably all talking in their broadcaster voice, just annoying.
It sounds like an overly macho, disgusting thing to do.
Yeah.
Right. At events where CBS radio execs hosted clients, the liquor bill would run as high as $4,000.
And they probably had terrible, they probably had terrible inside jokes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, hey, he drank all the pickle juice. That they would know what it meant, but no one else did. You
Right.
fucking boo.
They'd call people PS, because he's the one that drank all the pickle shots. Yeah, no. We call Jimmy, hey, Jimmy PS. What's that mean? No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
240 on the fence.
Stupid fucking blabbermouth.
Joe, you got to calm down, Joe.
You're yelling at the ad team.
Yeah, it definitely seems like this Joe Beningo, the accusations are part of a much bigger
thing. Yeah,
lawsuit. It seems like the lawsuit, based on this article, it seems like the lawsuit was spurred on by the fact that she got fired, and once she got fired, she was like, "Okay, I've been keeping, I've been keeping mental notes, or maybe physical notes of all the bullshit that happens around here, and now that we're in the culture that we're in." Boys, it's going to look even worse for you.
And is it one of those things where he's pressuring her into sex and going, come on, do it? Or is it one of those things where one time he goes, come on, you want to join me? Like, all right, at work, maybe a little inappropriate, but is it this lecherous thing or this dumb offhanded thing he said?
Well, you got to figure out what their relationship was, too.
Yeah.
Like, what is the relationship with somebody that you feel comfortable enough to show them a nude photo of your wife and a prostitute and go, maybe them and she and you make three?
Did he, though? I mean,
she says he did.
Yeah. I mean, look, you invited me into threesomes with you, Troy and Travis.
That's right. That's right. I just like to watch. I like to watch my coworkers have a good time.
Yes.
Just text Jim.
Terrible.
I did. I once texted Jim a nude photo of Troy and Travis and said, would you want to join?
Yeah.
I got to know, unfortunately, right now. But I'm
suckers.
Okay. All right. That doesn't help. But yeah, it's tough to say that she's lying. She could be lying, of course, but it's tough to say if she's putting together a lawsuit, if she's lying about that, if there's one lie in this lawsuit that she's putting together, it would kind of take down the entire thing.
No, but if you take things that are, when they happen, like a level 3, and in a lawsuit you make them like they were an 8.5 or a 9.
Like maybe he propositioned her. Maybe he said, "There's a photo. You want to see a photo?" And she was like, "No." And that turns into.
Or maybe he's just like, "Yeah, pretty good, huh?"
Right.
Do some dumb shit like that. And all of a sudden, a lawsuit. I love doing Benigno.
That's my favorite part about it.
Do you know how many times I've done that with women? Lay back there, I'll make you come. I just love Joe.
You think Joe would be good in a threesome?
Amazing.
Or a full-on orgy?
He'd be great in anything he did.
You love Joe Benigno.
I'm a Benigno guy.
Right. Are you supporting him here?
Yeah, I mean, it's I'd have to see what he did, but I mean, I still like him as a sports radio guy.
Yeah.
And this is not even that. Look, he's getting his wife in a hooker.
He's
applause.
He's being inappropriate.
I applaud him.
He's being inappropriate in the workplace, but it's just inappropriate. It's not like, and it doesn't.
If you have a wife that's willing to do that for you, just keep it that.
Here's what happened.
Put an ad out on fucking Craigslist.
This woman brought somebody who used an ex-employee to a fucking thing, and the ex-employee got in a fight with two CBS guys. Yeah. CBS got pissed. The drunk ex-employee probably started the thing based on this thing. CBS got pissed. They were like, she's got to go. She's the one who brought him. He shouldn't have been there to begin with.
He may have started the fight.
Right. She's got to go. They fired her. She didn't like it. And now poor sexed up, horny Joe Benigno's secrets are everywhere for everybody to know.
Do we have any audio of Joe Benigno? Because most people in the country probably have not heard him.
Most people in...
Can we get any online?
I'm sure.
I think most people in this room haven't heard him.
You know what he sounds like, right?
No, I've never heard his voice before. I know Joe Benigno because of you.
Oh.
And because he got a fun name. Travis, you're a sports guy.
Open
sports
show.
Guy.
Let me go back a little bit. Let me hear open show killing the Giants.
Oh, I know Evan Roberts.
Oh, is that who his partner is? Okay.
Yeah.
He's jumping there.
Did Joe have a partner when you listened to him?
No.
You like him better?
5 hours alone.
Isn't that great radio?
It's amazing.
Just a guy doing 5 hours, like late at night. Like at 1 o'clock in the morning, just a guy. That's why Art Bell was so good.
Art Bell, literally, now that I've done radio more and more and more, the way he could on the phone keep a subject going for 4 hours and space it out and talk.
Unbelievable.
Slowly. He was a master at fucking doing that. No one was ever better at keeping you in through the commercial as Art Bell.
I think Mike Francesa is a little better.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's Mike's way of keeping people interested.
Really interesting.
Well, I don't know why you would call it with that. I don't know. Is that what you waited on hold for? That's what you waited on hold? Back at this.
He's number one again, right?
He is.
Number one.
Yeah.
He's number one. He's the Pope.
No R.
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Look, the guy's, what are you going to say?
Guy's number one.
He does what he's supposed to do.
That's right.
He crawled back into his fucking seat.
It's a worm.
Crawled back. He literally came in through the dog door.
Yeah.
He didn't even come in through the front door. He just crawled into the fucking.
What are you talking about? I did retire. I'm back now. I retired.
2 months later, he couldn't stand being home.
No, he didn't want to.
He likes being the center of attention.
Yeah, his wife was just buying Diet Coke, so he couldn't even peel off the label and pretend they were Diet Coke. He just wants regular Coke and ice cream. And it weren't any.
He's a regular dude.
Even in New York, when you scan through the radio dial now, you don't hear a lot of New York accents. You hear a lot of polished radio voices.
Yeah.
New York accents are great on New York radio.
Yeah,
Joe
perfect.
Beningo, Mike Francesa. Just those voices wouldn't fit anywhere else in the country.
Joe has a heavy New York accent.
And he hasn't worked on it whatsoever.
He's made it worse.
Yes.
Right. But yeah,
Right.
killer. I mean, offensively, they went back to Eli for the fans.
right,
Okay,
Evan.
we all know that.
Right,
That's
sure,
why they did
sure.
that. But it was this shame. Oh, you're competitive for 3. But the Dallas
And they dropped
Cowboys.
passes too. Dez had a big drop in this game. Beasley had a drop in this game.
You know what? For 3 quarters, they didn't grab it.
No.
They didn't grab it.
No.
And they're 7-6.
It's so funny. You listen to this and you get annoyed because I'm sure for the purpose of the show, that's what the show should
fine.
sound
They're
like.
just talking.
But for our purposes, it's like, shut up, Evan. Let's hear
Yeah,
Joe.
what are you talking for on your own show?
God, but not really.
God. Now, here's where. How about the head coach? And really, seriously, to all these guys that love him, Manish Mehta,
I love you, Moose.
You love him.
They say I love you, Moose. They say I love you, Moose. He was talking to his dick.
Yeah, he was. Joe's got to be packing to be able to set up what he's set up in his home, doesn't he?
He probably is.
He's got to be.
Yeah, he probably has a lot of meat.
Yeah.
So
Can you
is
imagine
he
setting that up?
suspended or is he still on? But just,
He's not suspended. as of
okay,
yet.
then maybe they want to see what's happening.
Yeah. And I mean, I do think that we don't know if it's true. And the fact that it's in a lawsuit that's with somebody that got fired, there's certainly enough there to make you go, I don't know. Is that Joe Beningo's wife?
Yep.
God damn it, Joe.
Wow,
Joe's doing all right for himself,
she's
isn't
really
he?
hot. Yeah.
For him.
Wow,
You proud of Joe Beningo, Troy?
Yeah.
She's really pretty.
Up until this morning. Up until 25 minutes ago. Could you have possibly cared less about Joe Beningo?
I didn't even know who he was.
When I talk to you right now,
Yeah.
how do you feel about Joe Beningo?
Awesome dude.
Yes, isn't he?
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
wow.
because she's a gorgeous woman.
I love women in, by the way, little pigtails like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a sexy fucking, you look like a Swiss Miss Coco girl.
Right. And they just seem like they're like, if you put
Fun.
if you're an adult in pigtails, it's fun. You like to have a good time.
When you
You're not taking yourself all that seriously.
Yes, you don't mind calling someone daddy. Like a girl
Okay.
in pigtails, she's in her 30s or 40s, whatever she is. But a girl in pigtails, you figure if you pull your dick out, she's going to suck it. That's how I look at it.
Okay, we did. From my statement to yours.
Troy, right or wrong?
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Troy knows. The Gene Simmons video is what I'm thinking of.
Little bit
Didn't that girl have those like fucking Swedish pigtails? Like that's...
Little bit of a leap from where I was, but
Oh.
still, you guys
Yeah.
are entitled to
Now I'm going to put it in my mouth. They also like Mr. Tudball.
That was not a good accent.
No, it's not.
Sounded more like the Swedish chef.
Yeah, it's not good. But I'm thinking more of the Gene Simmons sex tape. That girl had like this type of hairdo. It almost
Right.
looks like a blonde pigtail wig, and it makes me crazy.
Do not look up that Gene Simmons sex tape. There's
Why? It's
no
hot.
reason for us to watch
No,
it
just
twice
real
in one.
Good stuff.
Real quick.
It's
Here
2
comes
days.
the God of Thunder.
It's 2 days in a row, and he's terrible.
God of
Brett
Thunder
has
knows
been
what he's doing.
detected.
We're not looking at it.
He's putting a bag on. What a
Oh, yeah.
responsible guy.
He's embarrassing. And
Look at the
he's-
pigtails. He pushes her back.
what's
His
he listening-
trousers are on.
I love
Whatever
that
she
he's-
wants.
I love his pants are just down at his ankles, shirt on.
Dude, Gene's popping in for a quick fucking knock a piece off.
I love that he's
She's
listening to
so hot.
I Want to Know What Love Is.
He's probably trying to sell her something. He's kissing her.
He's trying to kiss her.
I'm
She's
using
like,
one
"Let's
of-
just turning away.
I'm using a
Oh,
kiss
no.
condom.
He wanted to stick his tongue in her mouth.
And she's like, no, she doesn't want to kiss.
He's kissing her on the cheek.
Okay, enough with the Gene
That's
Simmons
hot.
sex
I
tape.
want to show what love is. Show her, Gene.
So you're
Come on now.
You're not.
Gene has nice smooth thighs. I love him.
You're not upset about Joe Beningo.
I mean, look, I like the guy.
As long as he didn't abuse this person.
Yeah, I mean, again, whenever there's a big lawsuit like that, I would like, I just want to hear what it was that happened. And it's like you got to, you have to, it's almost like in this when accusations are made, if you say let's just see what happened, people get mad at you. Like if you're like, well, let's just see what it was. People are like, oh, you're a rape apologist. Let's see what happened.
Troy, please turn off the Gene Simmons sex tape.
I think they switched positions.
No,
Yeah,
I
they
understand
do.
that they
Good
do.
point.
Please
Oh,
turn
look.
it.
Look at her back.
I saw it yesterday.
She's hot.
Look at her big boobs.
Take notice of the pigtails.
Look at her big boobs.
big fucking. Those are giant
Small
fake tits.
child. Yeah.
Giant fake.
Would those fit into your Puff?
Big
fat?
Oh, she's riding that dick.
Buff?
Look at Gene, hand behind his head. Go ahead now. He's wetting it a little bit,
Yeah,
playing with her clit. Go on now.
Enough.
Diddling her clit.
John.
God of Thunder, diddling your clit.
John in New Jersey.
Lucky girl.
Can you help, please? Can you help, John? John.
Hey, guys.
Hey, John.
Yeah, so just kind of like a little history about that show is when Princessa got fired, they brought in like 3 other people, and they covered Francesa's shift, and they kept Beningo and Evan Roberts from like 10-1, I think it was. And
hang on, just a second, John.
Roberts,
Troy, I can still hear
Yeah.
the song.
Should I turn the volume down?
Yeah, please. It's distracting. You can turn off the tape, man. I don't want to watch it. We're all getting dicks. Our dicks hard here. Watch the God of Thunder pound it out. I've never been more soft in my life. It's like a
Look
turtle.
at her. She's hot.
She's hot. It's like a turtle retreating into its shell.
Look how hot she is.
Yeah,
I
look at
understand.
Gene. He's shirt cocking. Where's that expression from? Shirt cocking.
That's not an expression.
It
man.
is. I've heard that expression.
No, it isn't.
I heard it relayed
Travis,
from the
is
show.
shirt cocking an expression?
Yes.
I've only heard it from Jim Norton.
But it was relayed to me from someone from a show. They quoted a show, and I don't know what the show is. I'm quoting a quote.
Probably Jim Norton and Sam Roberts, and it was you saying it.
It's not. Oh, God, Gene, knock it. Look at her.
Okay, all right,
Hold
Joe.
on for dear life, isn't she?
No, she isn't.
Yeah, she is. Hold
She's-
on to that.
It's the worst fuck of her life.
No, it's not. Believe me. She should come here. I'd give her a far worse one.
Believe me.
She'd be craving him.
That's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, put her down. Go ahead, Gene.
It looks like fun for Gene.
Yeah.
All right, John, please.
All
Back
right,
to
shirt cocking's a thing.
Yeah.
Just Googled it.
back to Joe Beningo, please.
just more of an interesting dynamic is the co-host Evan Roberts with Joe is probably so happy to have. They make no sense together.
Mhm.
That's why I'll listen just because it's like a train wreck. Because Evan Roberts is he's like a 24-year-old, the biggest sports dork ever. He goes to every Mets game and keeps the book. And if you haven't known, the Mets have sucked for the past 8 years. And then he's paired up with Joe Beningo, who he'll make references to him doing cocaine all night, listening to classic rock, and it just goes to dead silence. And Evan Roberts doesn't know what to do with it. It's a complete disaster.
I love
Wait,
it.
can we
Maybe
look
I'll
up?
take a
Thank
listen.
you.
Hysterical in the same point.
Mike on Long Island.
Okay. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, what's up, boys? How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, man.
So, if you pull up a clip on YouTube, there is a video of Evan Roberts showing a picture of Joe Beningo, Caitlyn Jenner.
A picture of showing Caitlyn to Joe.
Exactly.
Okay.
And his reaction is priceless. You boys got to check it out.
All right, let's look for that. Yeah, see if we can find. Thanks, man.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I want to hear what Joe Beningo's take on Caitlyn Jenner.
Discusses. That's Mike. No. Maybe if somebody has the link, you could send it to us.
Yeah, because they might have taken it down.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Well, either way, I wonder if he was a fan. Joe Beningo likes some sex, man.
No, he's probably shocked him. He's probably telling him, Bruce Jenner, where is he? Oh, Lord, what's he doing? Yeah, he probably didn't understand.
Chris, the teacher, has a suggestion. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, boys. Good talking to you. Troy, congratulations on the new single, man. I love you, buddy.
He doesn't care, man.
He
didn't even.
He didn't hear what you
just
said.
pay no
He was
mind.
congratulating you on the new single. When's it
that's
out?
fine. It's out now.
Chris, the teacher.
Oh, we should play it.
Chris, the teacher, is almost sexual in his love for Troy.
Really? Think so?
I love Troy.
Chris,
Understandable.
Chris loves Troy. Chris wants a Troy Kwan podcast. Chris is a massive Troy Kwan fan.
Yeah, understandable.
Chris?
Troy's a good egg.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just think that it's funny that Chris, the teacher, has found love.
What were you saying, Chris? Chris is a good boy.
He is.
I think that if you want to show your support for Beningo, Jimmy, how he got you through some rough times as you searched for prostitutes, I think you should have him tell his side of the story on the Chip Chipperson podcast.
You think that's the avenue for
I
Joe
think
Beningo?
that is the road to redemption.
Yeah, you might be right.
It's like doing Oprah. You know what I mean? When you go on and you do Chipperson, they're like, is he going to do Chipperson? We don't know. We're trying to get him on. We're trying to get him on. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks,
Can
bud.
he, which we look, bad news, you're in the paper, sexual harassment. Good news, we got you Chipperson.
We got you Chipperson.
So you can go there for your redemption.
Well, Oprah's not on
Are you
it.
sorry?
Yeah.
Imagine if Chip got the exclusive.
Oh, it'd be great.
Chip should really do Chip's favorite things list, like Oprah,
Oh, yeah.
for Christmas.
Does she do one?
Yeah, Oprah's favorite things that can make or break companies
Yeah.
and products.
Yeah. Or
Chip's favorite
Chip
things.
fucking Kendra Sunderland fleshlight.
Chip should start stealing Oprah's bits. He should do the Chip Chipperson book club. He should give everybody a car, except, leave the recorder on. And before, look, I'm going to say that you all get cars, but I don't have any fucking cars. Just everybody act excited.
Or I'll just give them to the guests, but they're actually just cars parked outside.
Yeah, that's your fucking car now.
Yeah. So what? Go get the keys from the dealer. All right, we have it here. Good. Good
Yes,
find.
yes. This is the clip of Evan Roberts showing Joe Beningo Caitlyn Jenner.
And they missed him because you know what, Joe? That's what was missing in that final game. There was no strength on the puck. There was no one bashing, no one hitting. They just looked totally
But
flat.
it's not that the Rangers didn't miss.
They definitely missed him.
It's that everybody's dealing with injuries, and a lot of teams. Is this real? Sorry, I'm looking at the cover of Vanity Fair.
Who's on the cover of Vanity Fair?
That would be Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, no, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Father's a little messed up, but she's pretty good.
Joe. Joe.
She's cute. How old is she?
If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, how old is she?
Caitlyn Jenner is the father.
Oh, what? Oh, that's Bruce? I thought that was one of his daughters.
No, that's him. That's why I'm saying.
Hey, pause for a second. Joe. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Oh, that's Bruce. Oh, Joe, you can't take that back. It's live radio. You can't take it back. Good for him.
Joe, let me tell you something.
I'm doubling down on my love for Beningo.
Let me tell you something about Joe Beningo. Joe Beningo likes to fuck.
Yeah, Joe is a fresh boy.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Oh, my God. I thought that was it. Does he have two daughters? I thought that was one of the daughters.
Yeah, but that's his daughters are younger.
They're 19,
Kylie or Kyrie or something. That's Bruce Jenner.
Oh, my
well, no, that's Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, my God. Bro.
All right?
No.
It's interesting. I'm going to read that article.
No.
Do we have Vanity Fair around here?
Is that they really have him on or her, or however you want to say
Well,
it?
that's why I was at, because it like popped up on the
I thought that was
the iPad.
I thought that because his daughter, he does have cute daughters, but I didn't notice that. I thought that was one of the daughters' names.
We know, Joe.
He's covering. He's really covering
We know
on.
you're not gay, Joe.
He's really what he's doing is he's in a pit right now, and he's trying to dig his way out of it.
Yeah.
He's stuck at the bottom of a pit, and he just won't stop shoveling.
That's her. She's on the cover of Vanity
Your thoughts
Fair.
on that picture?
She looks good. What? What are you going to say? She looks very good. Give her credit. I watched that interview with what's her name? The one with the interview.
Diane
Sawyer. Diane Sawyer.
I watched it. It was very interesting. It was very interesting, the whole interview. You didn't watch it?
No.
Got huge ratings.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure off the charts.
It was.
I didn't know he changed his name now to Caitlyn Jenner.
He's trying to. He's like, let me go back to further explain how I didn't know who that was. Look, Joe, if you like Caitlyn Jenner, you like Caitlyn Jenner. The heart wants what it wants.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's here to judge you, bro. Maybe you invite Caitlyn Jenner back to have some fun with the wife and a couple prostitutes.
Sure.
Couple prosies. You know what I mean? Why not? Joe really stepped in it, didn't he?
Boy, did he. Both feet. He jumped in it. He like hopscotched into it.
He did. He went, oh, chocolate pudding, and he shoved it in his mouth.
He didn't say what his name was going or her name is going to be. What was interesting about the interview is, you know who looked good out of the interview?
No.
Kim Kardashian. She was very supportive of him and very.
So was the ex-wife, right?
Yeah. Well, he's got a few ex-wives.
Well, but the Kardashian ex-wife, the one he was just married to. What's her name?
Yeah, Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner. Yeah.
Just a regular dude.
She was married to her for a long time, right?
And
they got the two daughters, right? The two daughters.
Stop saying that.
that you were mentioning,
Right.
Kylie and something else.
Kendall. Okay,
Yeah.
Kendall. I didn't know these names. I thought it was Caitlyn. So.
Oh, you thought it was.
Yeah.
See, Jim, I don't know if you're.
Yeah, I'm not gay. Nothing. I didn't know.
He thought what Joe thought was that was one of the daughters.
Oh,
yeah, that was.
Did he
just-
say that?
I think I'm
alluded to
reading
it?
between the lines here.
They're 19 years old, 17 years old. Whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah,
She's
that's right.
62.
That's right. Joe.
She's good.
Oh, Joe. Looks very good.
But now you show me the picture. I'm like, oh my God.
I had to pause a little
Show
bit.
Mick on that picture. Mick, what's your thoughts on this, Mick?
It's Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, now they're clarifying.
Yep.
Formerly Bruce Jenner.
Okay. What's the problem?
Oh,
here?
man. What's the problem? No problem.
What's the issue here?
No issue.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Thank God the show's over. What his show ended with a thud, huh?
Oh my God! So that's the end of the show. It's that 3 minutes though that'll last forever. That show that they just did, they probably did 2-3 hours, whatever they do.
No one remembers it.
Nobody remembers anything besides that last 3 minutes when Joe Beningo goes, "She's good. She's good. Looks good."
What is Craig Carton doing now? Can we see a Boomer and Carton thing under there?
Craig Carton is
he doing a podcast?
He's doing like a YouTube podcast
Yeah,
thing.
he's doing a podcast.
Making money doing that?
I don't know about that, but he's doing something online.
Because he can't go out and do stand-up or anything. Like, how's he making money?
Yeah, I don't
He's got
know.
sponsors.
Oh, he does?
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
Hope they're not gambling sponsors, ticket sponsors. Tough.
I know a guy who visited the studio. So.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Did he? When?
A while months ago, he posted photos.
The FAN studios?
No.
Oh, Will Carton?
Carton's podcast.
Oh, where is he doing it?
I have no idea.
Who is? Do we have a guest in the first hour?
A guest in the first hour?
Yeah, of the show today.
Yes.
We have D. Snyder and The Miz
at 10 and 10:30.
10 and 10:30.
Depending on where you are.
We do have a guest.
Yeah.
In the first hour?
Yes.
Are they here?
Yes.
Wait a minute. It's not.
Hang on.
Yeah, because they. What?
Just texting Roland.
Okay, to make sure that we're.
Yes.
Because it's not who I think it is it?
It is.
Is it the trifecta?
It is.
In full force?
In full force.
Wait a minute. Is it Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys?
It is.
Why would they be here?
I think you know why.
No. Hit it, Travis. Yeah! Did you think you were going to get away with it? It's Jimmy Day! Here comes Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boy. Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys are here.
This is pretty hot.
Look at all these balloons.
Hi, Dennis.
It is Jimmy Day, Jimmy's birthday, the shirtless balloon boys. Dennis Falcone said, I want to bring the shirtless balloon boys. These are the.
Thank you, Denny, very much. This is wonderful.
These are the shirtless balloon boys that Denny Falcone hangs out with. Yeah. Rob and Anthony, the shirtless balloon boys.
Well, thank you guys very much.
Yes.
Wow,
Dennis,
really hot.
Is there anything that you want to say to Jim on his special day? I know you don't just bring out the shirtless balloon boys for any old day, do you?
He's catching up to me.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. This is very important for branding. It's not Denny Falcone and the shirtless balloon boys. It's Denny Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys. Yes. And look at that. Shitloaf, balloon boy Anthony.
Thank you,
Why
Anthony.
don't you tell us what you just brought for little Jimmy?
My mother baked a pound cake, and there is a icing of a dick on it with jizz coming out.
Yeah, and there is jizz coming out.
Out of it, and hair on the balls.
Oh, hair on the balls, too.
Thank your mother very much.
What a wonderful day.
It is.
What a wonderful
Thank
day.
you, especially Denny Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys.
That's right.
What an amazing.
That's like Bill Haley in his comics.
That's right.
Shirtless balloon boys.
This is very, very exciting. The studio is what happened to the music, Travis?
Just kind of dumped.
This is not the way we wanted that to go.
Not a real segue there.
No, we wanted to maybe loop it a little bit or something as we celebrate Jim's big birthday.
This donut's very good.
See? Well,
Boston cream, it's very good.
You got Boston cream for your birthday.
A Boston creamer?
A Boston creamer with the shirtless balloon boys.
I do like a good Boston creamer.
And not just any shirtless balloon boys.
No.
No. Dennis Falcone's shirtless balloon boys. Do the shirtless balloon boys dance, Dennis?
They do.
Is that what they do?
By the way, I've never hated anything more than the shirtless balloon boy dancing.
You don't like the shirtless balloon boys?
I hate it.
Dennis came to us.
They're available for hire, too, for your party.
Dennis came to us and he said, hey, it's going to be Jim's birthday, right? We said, yes. He goes, I think it's time I finally bring out my shirtless balloon boys.
That's a great picture on.
Is the branding correct on that tweet, Troy? Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys.
And the shirtless.
No.
Oh,
I need you to delete that tweet and repost it. It needs to say Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys.
Okay, I'll do it.
Very, very important for branding. Isn't that right, balloon boy, Rob?
That is correct.
Would you have preferred shirtless balloon girls?
We were wrestling with that.
It would have been nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay, well, that was I'll put that one on Dennis.
Yeah.
I'll put that one on Dennis. Yeah, that's
I figured we'd go the other way. I mean, anybody could bring in topless girls.
right.
True.
Takes Dennis Falcone.
Anybody but this show.
That's right. What do you got there, Dennis?
Well, you know what I always like doing? The number one song when Jim was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
July 19th. Oh, by the way, John Jones' birthday today, too. A couple of men of similar ilk.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Jim Jones.
Now, July 19th, 1968, what was the big song?
And you know what? That makes this the big 5-0. Is that right?
50, yeah.
The number one song.
That's like that skit on SNL. Jim is going to just start kicking and going, I'm 50.
Grazing in the Grass by UMass Aquila. An instrumental.
Oh, that was the number one song.
Ew. Yeah.
The number one song was an instrumental when you were born.
How awful. He was born in South Africa.
Jim was.
No, he was. Oh, very nice.
Is this the number one song from...
It's a nice song, though. It's a good, one of the biggest instrumentals of all time.
This was the number one.
This is the first thing I heard when I shot my head out of a pussy.
This was number one.
I get it.
You do, Rob. You like this.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Shirtless
You
balloon
like
boy
it?
Rob. You
I
like
don't.
this.
And then there was a vocal version a couple of years later by the Friends of Distinction.
What'd they say? This stinks. This is horrible.
I brought in a list of some of the big songs from the summer of '68.
Okay, can we turn that down a squeak? It's just it's a lot with the saxophone and the bell and there's
It's good.
And-
a lot going on.
And being
Trumpet,
trumpet. You're such a heavy metal guy.
I sure am.
The song that basically that line came from was number one in that summer, Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. They said, get your motor running, heavy metal thunder. Because I believe that's the first time.
That's the birth of heavy metal. The birth of Jim Norton coincides with the birth of heavy metal.
Well, heavy metal thunder probably meant heavy metal like motorcycles.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
Right.
And this
68?
John Kay, yeah.
This was the song that let everybody know that Jim Norton is on this planet.
That's
Jim
right.
Norton has come to the earth.
That's right.
Wow,
to take things over. Thank you.
Look at that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Thank you very much.
Also,
Thank you.
a bubblegum song, Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. I got love in my tummy.
That's right.
Perfect.
And eventually that would be
I
Jim
would
as
have
well.
changed a few words, but
And
Well, mainly just letters.
yeah. How about Moni Moni, the original?
I
Tommy James.
hate that song.
You do.
Monet, Monet. I hate that, and I hate Wooly Bully.
Yeah, just write proper lyrics, right?
Stinks.
Yeah, I get that.
And the Jose Feliciano.
There it is. There's your line. Heavy metal thunder. The birth of heavy metal. The birth of Jim Norton.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Fuck yeah.
That's right.
How about Light My Fire by Jose Feliciano?
I want to hear his version because he did do a good job on the national anthem at the World Series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Robert Klein did a great bit on that in the early '80s. Let me hear Jose Feliciano singing. What did he sing?
He's saying,
Light My Fire, his version.
right. Of course, the Doors made it famous, but Jose Feliciano
Jose did it right.
He had a lot of success.
He sure did.
With this
Is
version.
he dead?
No.
Hopefully. Okay.
No, that's not nice.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Well, you guys stop me before I
He's
say.
blind.
He also did the theme song from the TV show, was it Freddie and the Man?
Why did the shirtless balloon boys just switch places? That was
Mike's not on.
I went to. I just wanted to make sure this camera was good, and then Anthony just moved over there.
So, I mean,
you guys are just you're kismet.
Whatever.
There it is. This is Jose Feliciano.
He's a bad dude, Jose Feliciano.
Oh, yeah.
He does not give a fuck what the original sounded like.
Couldn't
Does
care
whatever
less.
he wants.
That's right. Look at that. That is.
Did he sing Feliz Navidad too? That's his
did.
version.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
No, he does not.
well, this song exposed it to more of a wider audience, the more adult audience.
I see, because this is
played on the adult radio
a
station.
little more AC.
Exactly.
I see.
Back then we called it MOR, middle of the road.
Okay, so now you explain to me, Dennis, why are we doing radio trivia when it's supposed to be Jim Norton's day?
Well, because we're playing
off of
songs
68.
from
I
that
see.
great
Okay.
summer.
Okay.
That great summer.
Yes. Classical Gas. from Mason Williams.
That's
You know
perfect.
that?
You like that?
Another
I wish I could
nice-
honor it right now by dropping some.
Another nice instrumental.
You have taken that reign of classical gas
I
with
sure
you
have.
throughout your life, Jim.
I mean, not only does Denny Falcone bring his shirtless balloon boys.
That's right.
He brings facts.
That's
right. Do you like a good spaghetti western? Like
You know,
the
who
good, the bad,
doesn't?
the good, the
Sergio
bad, and
Leone, of course.
Yes, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hugo Montenegro.
Wait, is that 68?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Yeah. These are all hits in that summer, not exactly.
In that summer, yeah.
Summer of 68.
So I didn't realize The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was also 1968.
Incredible.
Right? Yeah, it's amazing. And who is the Lee Van Cleef? Remember Lee Van Cleef? Who was in that? He was also in Escape from New York.
Yes.
He played the cop in Escape from New York.
Hey.
And who else was in Clint Eastwood, of course, and fucking Eli Wallach. Such a good film. Quentin Tarantino says the perfect. It's a perfect movie. It's his favorite film.
You like that one, Dennis?
Yeah, good movie.
You love the spaghetti westerns?
I like it.
Fistful of dollars for a few dollars more.
Yeah.
A hat for a boy.
That's right.
Boy. And I'm wearing my Brooklyn hat today.
Yes, you are.
This is an old Negro League team.
You just wanted to say the word.
The old Negro League team, the Brooklyn Royal Giants.
It's really weird how much pride you take in saying the name of the league.
Brooklyn.
A lot of emphasis on that.
Yeah,
you should.
Exactly. He's also said about the Mets.
Yeah.
So they were a Negro League team. Did you ever see them play, or were you too young?
No, the Negro Leagues stopped. The Negro Leagues ceased to exist later on, basically.
When did they stop?
Once, probably the early 50s.
Oh,
and
look,
60s.
look what Ronnie's brought you eggs for your birthday. Yeah. Ronnie's brought you eggs for your birthday.
He's the Eggman.
Oh, no, she knew it was coming that time. Okay.
I'll get her.
I know you will.
Oh, Mrs. Robertson, Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah,
great song.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
You like him?
Oh, and you got a coffee for your birthday. Yeah, Ronnie brought you coffee for your birthday.
Thank you.
Yay.
JJ Flash of Gas, Rolling Stones.
What Stones?
Rolling Stones.
What song?
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
That's a good song.
Okay.
Oh, JJ Flash. Okay.
You JJ Flash.
Got it.
That's right.
Ooh, Mrs. Robinson.
That's
the
right.
song with the cuckoo choose. Yes.
Yeah, I don't care for Cuckoo Cuckoo, but these guys are pretty awesome.
Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah. Garfunkel was here one time. Not the most pleasant fellow I've ever said hello to.
No.
Is that right?
No.
How'd you end up co-hosting a show with him?
Aw.
You look like him.
That's right. That's right.
That's good.
A little self-deprecation, regardless of what Nanette says.
Matter of fact, Paul Simon's last concert is going to be at the Citi Field.
Simon says, kiss between the bunny ears.
Okay.
Paul Simon. Yeah, Simon says, touch your toes and keep your mouth quiet.
Does Uncle Paul see himself as a modern-day Mrs. Robinson?
Yeah, I do. Kong ka-chill when you tickle between the hole and the testes.
I remember Joe DiMaggio, after he heard about his name being in the song,
Right.
he kind of questioned it. He didn't know.
If they were fucking with him, right?
Yeah.
I see.
But they weren't.
No.
I see.
It was
They
an
were saying it
honor.
was a better time.
Yes.
Look at all those balloons all over the floor. What a
Wow.
celebratory
It really
environment.
is. I mean, this is just, it's just fun.
Whoa!
The balloon boys have really brought it today.
Yes.
I mean, this is incredible.
Balloon boy, and you see all the foil helium balloons next
Yeah.
to you.
These are
Yeah.
nice.
You can take those home.
You bring these
I
home.
can, yeah.
Yeah,
I can,
You,
sure.
you can.
I absolutely can, yes.
Right.
These on
Where-
your armchair.
Where do you suppose they'll end up?
Exactly. What happens to balloons after they stay in the same place for a week?
They just stick to the floor.
I have a feeling that we're going to come in Tuesday and they're going to be right there on the floor. They get limp. They
Balloon
get limp.
boys.
Perfectly. I should tie them around my waist.
Oh, I saw you on that TV show on Sunday night on
CNN?
Yeah.
History of Comedy?
Yeah.
How was it?
That was really good.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, Nikki Glaze did a nice job. You were.
You called her Nikki Glaze.
Nikki Glaze.
I like
cool.
you were just sitting
Oh, I
there
gotcha.
with a cup of coffee. Very.
It was okay?
Yeah.
I know. And was Gervais on that episode?
No.
Oh, that was a British kid. Okay.
No.
I know it's Jim's day, but Miguel in Los Angeles has a request for Dennis.
Kill myself.
Hey,
No, come on.
hey, good morning, guys.
Hello, Miguel.
Hey, Jimmy, happy birthday, Pop.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Dennis,
Uh-huh.
where do you get those shirtless boys at?
Where you get those shirtless boys at?
I'll tell you something, Miguel. Thank you very much. You'll be happy about this.
I like that.
Dennis, as of yesterday, has not doing the haircut joke.
He's not stopped doing the
No,
haircut.
he's not.
I'm sorry.
What was the joke?
He did it this morning.
I'm
Okay.
saying, where you get your haircut?
As of this morning, he has not stopped doing that
You're
haircut.
fired. You're fired.
You know, he's a whole new world leader that Trump is dealing with now, and you're still on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to do.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I have to come up with something for Putin. Like John Sterling, the announcer for the Yankees, always comes up.
He's so good.
A different home run call.
He's putting it in the outfield.
Matter of fact, it's also funny because we could tie this into the Yankees.
Tie it
the
in.
Song "Here Comes the Judge" was a hit in the summer of '68.
Who's the judge?
Aaron Judge. Yeah,
Right fielder,
Yeah,
Yankees,
right
99.
fielder. And that was done by Shorty Long.
Man, the shirtless balloon boys really have your back, Dennis.
There you go. They've done this before.
Yeah. Well, I know. You're his.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could take them on the road if you do a traveling show.
You're just trying to get in for yourself, aren't you?
Damn right.
Trying to get a gig out of
Make
this.
a gig out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I allowed to mention a former host in the morning?
Yeah. You can mention whoever you want.
Okay. I want to get the word out to Anthony when his book comes out.
Yeah.
I want to DJ his book release party.
Yeah.
Okay.
This November.
Yeah.
Like to do that.
I'm sure Anthony, I saw Anthony yesterday. I'm sure he'd be happy to have you.
Yes.
But before we get there,
Yeah.
we have to celebrate this day.
Yes, we
The
do.
day that Jim Norton was brought to the world.
That's right.
Some 50 years ago.
Wow.
I do believe.
It
How's
is a
that
weird.
feel?
It's weird because it's a milestone age. It's
Yeah.
like 21, 18, 50, whatever. You're caught between like, fuck, I'm getting old. It's depressing, and I'm alive.
No, 50.
Right.
50 is the new 50.
Yeah, 50 is fucking 50.
That's very
You know
good.
what I realized the other day?
What'd you realize?
That you're
Oh.
Not the other day.
that your hiney is empty.
I am the same age you were when I started working here.
Wait a minute.
I'm 37. I've been working with you for 13 years.
Oh my God!
Carry
so
the
you
four.
were. I was your age when
Yeah.
you started
Divided
here.
by 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how old are
That's
you
just
now?
that's just
37.
crazy to me because that's
Yeah.
how long I've been doing this.
Yeah, because I probably seemed that old. Like I seemed like at that age I was like, oh my God, 37 is so old, and then here
Yeah.
you are. Yeah.
Here I am.
Right, you're still a kid in your mind when you started here, but you realize that you're now Jim's age.
Yeah, I was 24 when I started.
You look at Jim, and he's a very old man.
Yeah, get up there.
Yeah,
Old man, take a look at my life.
that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you've kind of been had your head around that for a little while, though, right?
You know, I'm walking down my hallway yesterday because they're doing construction, so everything's got plastic over it. And it's just pictures of me and Ozzy and Metallica.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, this is not bad.
Right.
This is like not the life of a typical 50-year-old. It could be a lot worse.
And if young Jimmy could know Jimmy at 50, young Jimmy would be like, that's the coolest motherfucker I've ever met.
Young Jimmy would like the fact that
Yeah.
that 50-year-old Jimmy probably wouldn't like the fact that 50-year-old Jimmy is still single and fucking tugging his own dick. However,
But you've had your share of fuckery.
well, yeah, that's easy. It's easy to get laid. I mean,
Are you in a relationship now?
I'm not. No, but it's very easy to get laid.
You kicking it, Dennis? Are you flirting right now?
No, I'm just asking.
Okay, I see you, Dennis Falcone.
No,
I
what,
see
What I'm
you.
going to tell you, when you fill out surveys and online things, they don't like a certain demographic in there, and like they'll dismiss it. So always make sure you make it 20 years younger. They like the 30but
I never fill out online surveys.
I do because I always try to get free stuff.
Do you ever get it?
No.
But you will enter a sweepstakes.
Well, why not? Yeah,
That's right.
It's a couple of clicks.
That's it.
No, but then they have your information. You get spammed.
Well, I have a couple of different emails, so it's spam.
Oh,
When you get the receipt that says enter this survey, you could win $10,000. That's an easy yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Have you ever won?
Easy, yes, no. I want a pair of headphones from a
Hey.
DJ survey. Good phones too. Good cans.
Good cans.
They were.
But so I think, yeah, I mean, little young child Jimmy would be like, okay, he's still having fun. Like, he's still doing funny shit. Still,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to see Ozzy in September.
And you're going to see Ozzy, and Ozzy knows you.
Yes,
That's a big deal.
Yes.
Are you bringing one of the shirtless balloon boys?
I'm bringing both of them.
Hey! You got to rent him out from Dennis Falcone's party service.
He'll only text me back sporadically. I don't get a lot of texts back.
Ozzy?
But he's never had fun with them.
The fact that you got sporadic text is is farther
It's
than
more
even.
than 18-year-old Jimmy Norton thought.
I mean, remember a couple years ago we were trying to figure out if he even knew what your number was because he wouldn't. Now it's sporadic text. We're moving forward.
Yeah.
And an 18-year-old Jimmy would be like, oh my God.
Yes. 18-year-old Jimmy would have been happy that when Sabbath was in the hotel and everybody was leaving, when Jimmy wanted to say goodbye to Tony Iommi and the bodyguard went, whoa, and then Tony went, Jim! He gave me a big hug.
I think 18-year-old Jimmy would probably be excited to be 50-year-old Jimmy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be that guy.
You don't have any regrets, right?
I have a lot of regrets.
Of course, I'm trying to make you feel good on your birthday.
I do. But I'm sure everyone has some. But
Right. But more positive than negative, I would say.
Yeah. The fact that I'm still alive is
it's a good thing.
Yeah. You're a role model to a lot of people.
Okay, that's scary. That's scary. But I will say it's about to get even more positive. Because I do believe that both of Dennis Falcone... I love that you're playing this. Both of Dennis Falcone's Balloon Boys have put together a presentation for
They
them.
have. I would hope so.
Both of them have. Now, have you guys discussed who wants to go first or whatever?
No, we haven't.
Which one is more... you might have a little more stuff going on.
Yes.
So maybe you go second? Sure. Does that make sense?
That's fine.
Does that make sense? Now, for your presentation, do you want music on or off?
Off. Thank God these guys have hot bods.
Exactly. The Shirtless Balloon Boys, who happen to also be Shitloaf and Handsome Rob, they are still shirtless.
Yes.
By the way, I see you kept a lot of that Dr. Ian Smith weight off.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I couldn't sit like that.
No, me neither.
Not shirtless.
Let me tell you something. If someone came to me and said, you're going to be one of Dennis Falcone's Shirtless Balloon Boys, I would correct them immediately.
I would only do this if it was Ozzy's birthday, and he's like, I like the rose on the side.
Yeah, no, I was thinking as I was driving in today, knowing this was going to happen, I would not do this. So I credit both of you for doing it. Way to go, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you have?
Well, I wrote Jim a poem.
Oh, thank you, Anthony.
Birthday poem.
Now,
Very nice.
What type of poem is it? Is it like a slam poem or a love poem? Or
It's a love poem.
It is.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
It's called Today You're Turning 50 by Shitloaf.
Oh.
Today you're turning 50, and what a day it is. I hope it's filled with egg whites and mustard and penises filled with jizz.
Oh.
Today you're turning 50. You're the nicest of the bunch. Pretty sure the only one who'd take me out to lunch. Today you're turning 50. You've had a life that's gone through hell. Just look at you. You look just like a tortoise without its shell.
Oh,
Hey. No, I was fine.
Wow.
Today you're turning 50. Chicks with dicks is your preference. Whoever he, she is, I hope they get your 80s movie reference. Today you're turning 50. Every day is new with laughter you bring us. Especially when you mention Quincy and talk about analingus.
It's very good. Yes.
Today you're turning 50. I love those shows and movies you do. I like you more than that adult that sits in front of you.
You're talking about me, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Today you're turning 50. I hope a tranny polishes your knob. Before I go, I just want to say, hey, fuck you, Handsome Rob.
That's good.
Wow, you got it all in there.
That's a high bar for Rob.
That was very good. You know
That was
what?
emotional and moving
That
and
was very
sexy.
good.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a pomus.
That was
That's right.
sexy.
And
Really good.
got in a shot of Rob in there. That's very good.
And the boss.
And a blood got one in at me. Got a little tortoise shell.
That's
reference.
right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, my physical appearance is something I can't help, but I mean, that's fodder for your humor.
Right. Not something you want to be reminded of on your 50th. But
No.
But
Not unphysically unappealing.
right.
I'm wearing a green shirt.
You are.
Humiliating.
Only reminded you more of your
Physical failings.
your de-shelled tortoise-like physical being.
Probably, yeah, not how I would have phrased it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Go on now.
Now, Rob, you also have a presentation.
Yes, I added in some musical abilities.
Okay.
Now, if you'd like to use the handheld,
Is that all right?
absolutely. I'll get that for you.
Handheld.
Yeah, the handheld microphone.
Why the handheld?
Oh, just so. Well, yeah. I'll let Rob, explain.
I think my shirtless balloon boys also dance.
You think so? You hired him to anyway, right?
Yeah.
Dennis and his shirtless balloon boys. What an act!
Who named them?
Sammy.
Dennis. Did.
No,
Dennis.
it was all Dennis. It was all Dennis.
It was all Dennis. All of this
I
is
give you
Dennis and the
credit.
boys.
I don't like stealing things from people.
Would you wear a shirt of Dennis and his shirtless balloon boys?
Oh my God!
I really would.
A Dennis and his shirtless balloon boys T-shirt. It's my new favorite.
DSBB.
Yeah,
DSBB hats.
my new favorite performance act.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should bring him on like America's Got Talent.
Definitely.
Dennis
Dennis
and
and
Howie about that.
Here's what it would be great. Dennis and his shirtless balloon boys. The balloon boys just pour balloons all over the stage, and then Dennis reads radio facts.
And they just stand around him looking sexy.
Too bad the Gong Show isn't on anymore.
Yeah, really. Actually, it is. The Mike Myers one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or
Oh,
does
they
the
still
character.
doing that?
Mm-hmm. Let's get you guys on. It's a good act.
Yeah.
I'm in.
You are.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Shirtless,
would too.
shirtless
Absolutely.
balloon boy Anthony, shirtless balloon boy Rob.
But Dennis can't dress up. He has to dress exactly as he's dressed.
No, he wears like an old track jacket.
Yeah. And my
make sure he has that
Negro
hat. Yeah.
League baseball cap.
Which hat would you insist on wearing?
This Negro League cap.
I see.
I'm going to get one for Anthony.
Good thank you.
Sure. I'm
Not
gonna
shirtless balloon boy.
No.
Kumite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably,
AC.
he'd probably get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, well, what was it that you wanted to do?
Well, I made a medley of songs that it's a Broadway show.
Okay.
And you should know it, but I just changed around the words a little bit.
Okay.
So you're going to sing?
Yes.
Great.
Awesome.
This is
We
terrific.
can't hear the music, can we? Oh, you
Yes.
can hear. Okay.
Yes.
Waiting for my cue.
Oh, you can anytime.
What you should
Wasn't there a specific cue?
refer to him as Maestro.
Maestro.
Like that. You say, yeah.
Happy birthday, Jimmy. You are 50 today. Now we slow it down a little bit.
Ooh.
For Mr. James Norton on his 50th birthday. Happy birthday to you. You're the best boss I have worked for. Happy birthday to you. You don't look a day over 24. Happy birthday to you. You make me laugh every day. Now, we bring it home.
Let's wrap it up.
Happy birthday, Jim. My, you look so slim. The way that you shave your head makes a tent in my bed. Your love of Ozzy is fun, and you like the taste of cum. Happy birthday, Jim. My, you look so slim. Let's bring it down. Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah! Hey! Happy birthday to you. This room smells like poo. Happy birthday to you. You're such a cool dude. Happy birthday to you. You've got Benjamin Button disease. Happy birthday to you. Jim, you're oh so hot. Happy birthday to you. You look 50, not. Happy birthday to you, baby. Have a great day.
Oh my God, that was incredible.
How about these shirtless?
That was, I mean, Dennis, the talent that you bring.
What you have brought us. Thank you, Rob.
These shirtless balloon boys are amazing.
They're incredible.
Going to be tough to top that when you're 60.
The talent that you bring to the table,
Wow.
Dennis Falcone, unbelievable.
The shirtless balloon boys were a bona fide hit.
A bona fide hit. And that had to be very nerve-wracking for you, Rob, because Anthony's poem killed it.
Wow.
Went over very, very well. You decided
Yes.
to go the extra mile, actually sing. You come from a bit of a musical theater background.
Yes, musical family.
A musical family.
Yeah.
Major risk.
Yeah.
You committed.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
Sure.
Because if you had half-assed it,
And
we would've- and delivered.
Yeah, they were like co-headliners.
That's right. That's right. And for the first time, look at this. We've got Rob and Anthony on the same page. And what brought them on the same page?
Jim's birthday.
Jim's birthday. Jim's birthday.
If this was a Hot Buddy movie,
Yeah.
this is where one of them would have went, we make a pretty good team.
Yeah, this is amazing.
What a day. What
is this
a
how you
day.
thought your 50th birthday would go, Jim?
Yup.
Did you think we had all spaced on it?
I was hoping you did. I was like, yeah, they probably did. And I was
your Instagram story.
Yeah, I was joking about it when I came in. Yeah, but
Right.
I was like, I knew it'd be nice and quiet.
Right. You had said previously you really thought maybe you didn't want anything done for your birthday.
Yeah, it's depressing.
And we decided to not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go by your wish.
I just didn't want Don to do it in Montreal. He's like, we'll do something. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. It's just for what?
Right. Instead,
parties.
I said, let's get the boys to take their shirts off. Let's get a bunch of fucking balloons in here. Let's get. We were gonna get like a big I don't know, some kind of goofy cake, and then Shitloaf was like, why don't I have my mom make a pound cake?
Even better.
I was like, yeah, that's the move. That's the move to do. Should we taste the pound cake?
You know what? We might as well.
We should
have a
taste
little
it. Can
bit.
we cut it open?
I'll
Because
get some knives and forks and spoons.
yeah, please do. Just post.
I mean, I'm going to the gym after this, so I'll knock it right off.
It's your birthday, Jim. You only turned 50 once. Now, of course,
Do you think? Can I ask a question?
Yes, Travis.
Do you think Anthony and Rob have realized that this is not going to be a one-off yet?
That the shirtless balloon boys are a hit, and
are here to stay.
Yeah, the Dennis Falcone and the shirtless balloon boys is actually the next incarnation of what Dennis Falcone brings to the radio.
Yeah,
yeah,
I like it.
I mean, this is
maybe a live event.
I'm in.
Yeah. We've just found a whole new thing. The shirtless balloon boys.
Balloon boys are here to stay.
Yeah. You like that?
Oh,
Rob.
yeah.
You like that? Well, if I look like you as a shirtless balloon boy, I would too. Look at that bee on Rob.
What a happy photo.
Yeah. What a happy trail.
Yeah.
Anthony's walking down to the kitchen without his shirt on.
Okay, that's probably a mistake on his part.
9-10 in the morning.
People are just in their cubicles. You have to pass by to get to the
He
kitchen
won't get
here.
in trouble for that, will he? No, it's just no shirt.
No. Okay.
To get
Say you forgot a shirt.
to get
I forgot.
people will believe it from Anthony. To get to the kitchen here, you have to pass by all the cubicles of people who just work. So
Yeah.
that'll be a thrill for them.
You know what they would say to him?
It's a management. That's right.
What your shirt at?
Why did they say shoit?
What your shirt at?
Even if somebody gets upset, we just tell them that's just one of Dennis Falcone's balloon boys.
Yeah. You're confused, sir. There's nothing to be upset about. That's one of Dennis Falcone's shirtless balloon boys.
And look how happy Jim is in that photo.
Well, I mean, come on. How could you not be happy?
Yeah.
When you realize,
Surrounded by a bunch of men.
right? There's
group is
balloons
here,
everywhere. Yeah. So I like that Shitloaf brought in that cake because those that may not remember, that's how Shitloaf got his name. That a year ago, a little more than a year ago, Anthony brought a pound cake that his mother had made to Jim's house for Jim's get together with the staff. 4th of July, and all of us behind his back made mention of the fact that it was a terrible, terrible burnt pound cake.
It was awful.
The worst maybe I've ever had.
Didn't she make two though? She knew she burnt the one.
No, they weren't
not
two
that
at
day.
that
She
that
sent one
day.
later that week into
Right,
work.
right.
By the way, I will be having guys over. It'll be after my
The shirtless
apartment is
balloon boys?
finished. Yes, the shirtless balloon boys.
He's
After
not even
the-
talking about us. He's just gonna have guys.
Just those guys. After the apartment is, the floors are put in, so probably about 3 weeks.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Pumped.
Yeah, this is good stuff. This is very good stuff. Yeah, so we started calling him Shitloaf, named after his mother's cake. So this is really a full circle that he brought in a pound cake
I just
here.
want a teeny piece with a little frosting on it, like really tiny.
Put a little of that dick frosting on it, Anthony, because he
I know.
did.
Looks
There
like
is
it's a little tough to cut.
now.
A piece from the middle, not the end piece. Yeah,
You mean because the end piece will probably be severely burned?
like the heel, a horse's foot.
Anthony, and you can tell me when you are done cutting that piece. But
Yeah.
did you draw the dick, or did your mom draw the dick?
I do.
Yeah,
You did.
His mom would use chocolate frosting.
Did your mom know that you were going to draw a dick on it?
Yes.
Okay, and
Thank you.
how did
She draw the deck.
how did she
Thank you to Anthony's mother too.
yeah, jump on that mic. How did she respond to you drawing the dick and all that stuff?
And Mom, I'm a shirtless balloon boy.
Does she know you're a shirtless balloon boy?
Now she does.
Okay, she's listening.
She's listening.
Okay, say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay,
I'm a shirtless balloon boy.
very good.
I'm so proud of you.
Very good.
Do you remember the first thing you said about my pound cake like a year ago? You said it was like tasting yellow socks.
Good. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it dry?
No, not bad. No.
It's
Okay.
not as dry as eating yellow socks like last year.
So what did your mom think when you asked her for another pound cake? Because it didn't go well the first time. And what did she think about the dick on it?
She said, "I'll try not to burn it this time."
That's
I
nice.
said, "I don't understand why you
It's
have
very
to
good.
try not to burn something.
Just make it.
Just do it."
Yeah.
And she said, all right. And then I said, well, then can you draw a dick on it?
You did ask her.
Yeah. And she goes, I don't have time to draw a dick on it. I'll get you the icing so you can draw the dick on it.
She has time.
No, she didn't. The one she likes be so big.
It's too big for the cake.
Takes
Yeah,
a
it's too
long
big.
time.
Way too big for the cake.
All these details in her imagination she had to add.
Foreskin uncut.
But she was very hesitant about doing it because of the way you guys treated her pound cake.
Very good.
Which was nothing but her fault.
Hey, okay, yeah. And
Which
she
is
knows
nothing
that.
but her. And she does know that.
On some
Thank
level.
you, madam. This is very good.
Did you send her a picture of the cake?
I did.
Okay.
With the penis on it?
Yes, Rob. The penis on it.
With the penis. That's good. That's a good question. So we should also probably make sure that Troy has that, or Travis, or whoever has that photo, because we should tweet out a photo of the cake, the dick shitloaf cake. And look, Jim ate the whole piece.
Oh, it got smaller though.
What happened,
Did I
Anthony?
save it?
Well, didn't you text it?
No, I didn't.
You took a photo of it.
How did you not save it?
No, I thought I took a picture.
What does that even mean? You
Just
didn't
put
save
it back.
You know what I think? He did not take a photo of it.
No.
Yeah.
How do you not save a photo? They automatically save
It
it.
automatically saves.
Can I tell you something? I don't think he opened up his photos app before he said that. So I think he was lying when he said that he took the
I
photo.
thought I took a picture of it. I swear to God, I thought I did. It's the weird. What?
It's the weirdest thing in the world.
I can't shit on
Where
him.
did you
He
learn
did an
this
amazing
trade,
job
you
this morning.
stupid fucking cunt, you idiot.
Yeah, this is just ball busting. We're not actually mad because you're.
I took a picture. The cake. The dick is still on the cake.
Oh, good. You took that photo? Okay, so you can send that to your mom and
That
to
was
Troy
good.
and Travis and them.
That was good. It was a lot better than last year.
Delicious.
Now, do you
Vanilla
worry?
ice cream would have helped that motherfucker a little bit. But
Help that mug.
yeah, help that mug.
Do you worry at all about being a shirtless balloon boy because of the dress code?
No.
Because
I'm just cold. I'm a cold person.
and so that could affect you. No.
No.
Oh, okay.
You want ice cream?
Sometimes.
Nobody, thank you.
Because there's some ice cream I saw in the freezer.
Let him riff.
You can't just take whatever you
Dennis,
want.
would you mind grabbing some ice cream for Jim's birthday?
Go ahead.
There's a no, I don't want it. Because they got cameras in there.
You think Dennis loiters in the kitchen every Friday before they throw things out?
Yeah, and he stands by the garbage can. He's like, hand me that. I'll
501, it's mine.
Dennis knows every last thing that's in that freezer. He knows the entire. He does an inventory.
That's because I put my spinach and kale mix in there for my.
How's your kickboxing?
I love it.
You do, right?
Yeah, I really like
When
it.
do you go? At night?
I go at night.
How often?
I try to go 3-4 times a week.
That's
You feel more
amazing.
confident?
What's that?
More confident you feel?
Yeah. Well, it makes me strong because I turned 60 in January.
No.
No.
Yep. And it has made me stronger. I take 2 speakers at a time. Yeah.
You do.
It makes your heart. You probably have a better cardio. Yeah.
So when those douchebags at your DJ booths and stuff, when they come up to you and try to tell you what to play, do you ever want to? Not that you ever do. You ever want to? Payah them in the head?
No, I would never hit a customer.
Just kick their head off.
No, I would never hit a customer.
Plus, now he can defend his shirtless balloon boys.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Do you ever watch Bloodsport and be like, "That's me"?
I wish.
You like that? You like Bloodsport? Yeah.
Those are some good movies.
Yeah, they are.
What's the guy's name in that? Frank Dux or Frank Dukes?
Frank Dukes.
Yeah. And the other one was Kickboxer with Van Damme.
You like that?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
He keeps kicking me.
Now,
The tree down.
are you going to train your shirtless balloon boys in the art of kickboxing, taekwondo, anything like that?
What's the other one? Muay Thai?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai? Yeah. I'd like to do that too. I'd like
Really?
to.
A lot of fucking tight clinches and fucking knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. There's some people that want to say hello to you, Jim, of course. Shane in Indiana. What's going on, pal?
Hey, happy birthday, Jimmy. What's going on, Sammy?
Thank you very much, Shane. Today it actually works.
Hey, I have a special birthday gift for you. Give me 1 second. Hey, get over here. I don't give a fuck if you're in a wheelchair, Randy. Get over here and sing happy birthday. Here he is. Happy birthday to you.
This is how Joe Mingo got discovered.
Happy birthday to you. I don't remember the rest of the words. Randy Travis, happy birthday, Jim. Car crash.
you saying.
Thanks.
We do actually. We do have video messages from all of your celebrity friends. Is that right, Travis?
That's correct.
Every one of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's start with the first one then. Okay.
Right.
All right. We're gonna start with.
Jimmy. 50's not over if you're a tree. Jimmy. You can still get it up 3 times a night, but it's gonna be a pee. Oh, Jimmy. 50 makes you like fine wine, but it also makes you bisexual. 'Cause you get it screwed by Mother Nature and Father Time. Jimmy. Happy birthday. Jimmy.
Thank you, Ian Halpern.
That's His Highness Hollywood, Ian Halpern.
Ian Halpern. An original song written for me.
You sure that wasn't a cover?
No.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
That was not a cover. At first I thought it might be.
And we have video messages from all the celebrity friends. So who is next?
That was a very nice one.
That's about it.
Oh, is that it?
Okay, that's it.
Thank you to the celebrities who contributed. If you had to pick one.
Right.
I mean, it really would be
His Highness Hollywood.
His Highness, yeah.
Jimmy.
I like that song.
Jimmy.
He's just the best.
Does it make you, like Rob, you just sang a song for Jim. Do you get a little jealous?
Somebody photoshopped your eyes closed. It's Rob holding a dick. Somebody photoshopped the penis instead of the mic.
Let's go to Jordan in Canada. What's up, Jordan?
Yes, this is Jordan, Professor of Canada.
Hey, Jordan.
Oh, it's Jordan Peterson.
Oh, that's right.
A celebrity fan of Jim. I just think he's so dreamy and delicious.
I can tell it's Jordan Peterson from the voice.
I can too, yes.
Well, thank you very much, Jordan Peterson.
Yes, thank you, Ian.
That was great. Well, let's go to Chuck in North Carolina. What's up, Chuck?
I don't know how I can top Dennis Falcone and the damn shirtless balloon boy.
I'm sorry to correct you, Chuck. It's not the shirtless balloon boys. It's Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys.
Yes,
very important for Brandon.
SBB for short.
It's a lot to take in at one time. But I just want to wish you a happy birthday, Jimmy, and thank you for all the damn years of making me laugh in the morning, man. You're a funny fucker, and you're something to them listen to every morning.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that. And thanks for being a loyal supporter of all the shows.
A
Thanks
perennial caller to this channel.
Thank you,
Chuck.
yes.
Yeah, he's a great guy. So this is it. This is 50. What are you snacking on your eggs now?
Yeah, he's eating a couple bites of egg white, so I don't have a donut.
You are going to have another donut?
No.
Oh, I see. You're just trying to fill your stomach with something else.
Yeah.
You had a couple bites of the Boston creamer.
I ate the whole thing.
You did. I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
I like a Boston creamer.
I know you do.
It was good.
You gonna do a couple more burpees today to burn those off?
No, I got today and tomorrow. I'll just do what I do.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
You know, of all days to have a cheat day, today is a celebration.
I weigh 145. I'm okay.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look at you guys. Just a couple of sexy 145ers.
That's right.
It's less than me.
Really? What are you?
I don't know, like 150 something.
Yeah, but it's solid.
That's me.
You're solid as a rock.
Hit me, balloon boy, Anthony.
I weigh the same as Rob. How is that possible?
I don't know. I think
Got a lot
Rob's
of muscle.
Rob would be like
That's not
140
true.
without the pepperoni nipples.
Yeah, that's true.
2.5 pounds of nip.
Yeah,
Travis?
very heavy nipples. The toes don't. They add up.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, that extra skin between them?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I get that. So you guys are comfortable being the shirtless balloon boys?
Yeah.
You seem amazingly comfortable. And I'm going to tell you something. I feel like both of you performed at your best under Dennis's new brand.
You
He's a
performed,
great leader.
You performed
seems like
your
it.
best under Dennis's tutelage.
That's right.
You performed well under the tutelage of Denny.
That's exactly right.
We should always find out whose birthday it is here in the office and bring them around.
You could be like Applebee's.
Yeah.
Like whenever you...
Yeah. 2 for 20.
Right. Yeah.
Not
Would
bad.
you guys would do that, right? Go office to office, shirtless balloon boys?
Of course.
Yeah. You know, it'd be great. If we just like camped out at a restaurant and hit everybody, and then whenever the wait staff went over to a table, like the balloon boys and Dennis just showed up and bombarded the table with all the balloons.
Party boy. And the employees had no idea who they were.
That's
like,
right.
What's going on?
Why are these guys here? These young shirtless boys.
Why are they shirtless?
And if anybody asks you, Dennis, what do you say? These are my
shirtless balloon boys.
These are my shirtless balloon boys.
He's sexied it up.
These are my shirtless balloon boys.
No, you can say these are my shirtless.
I couldn't say Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon.
No, you wouldn't say both.
No, okay.
You would say Dennis Falcone, and these are my shirtless. I'm Dennis. Here's how you would start everything. You'd go like this: I'm Dennis Falcone, and these are my shirtless balloon boys.
I'd give a little pregnant pause between these.
And these
are my shirtless balloon boys.
Yeah, can we try the whole thing?
Oh, that's nice. Hi, I'm Dennis Falcone, and these are my shirtless balloon boys.
That's
Give
great.
it up.
That's great.
That's pretty good, like a carnival barker. I like that.
By the way, I'm pretty sure we have enough to do a shirtless balloon boys production.
We do.
I'm not quite sure
And
now,
we need
especially now.
We need a signature song. He said when they come out.
Well,
Raining Men.
That would be good. Well, it depends. Is it strictly a birthday act, or is it just an act for whatever?
All occasions.
Okay.
Retirement parties.
Because I like the Stevie Wonder "Happy Birthday" when it's a birthday act, but if it's not always, if it's
bridal showers.
So you're saying anything
and everyday balloons.
Anything that requires balloons.
Job well done. Anything that you want to congratulate somebody on.
Right. Get well soon.
Housewarmings.
Somebody comes out of a coma.
That's true.
You come into the hospital room with the shirt. Dennis Falcone.
Somebody
and
has
his
pancreatic
shirtless balloon
cancer, and
boys.
you guys walk into the hospital.
Yeah. Ooh. You like this?
It's Raining Men, yeah.
This works for you?
Good song.
Yeah.
And So Many Men, So Little Time's a good song, too.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, philosophy. I got yelled at once for playing that song at a lesbian party.
Oh, really?
Why would you play this song?
And you're like, I just think it's a good song.
Exactly.
Right.
It's got a good beat and it packs the floor.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not here.
What are you getting upset about?
Yeah, exactly.
Your shirtless balloon boys.
Let's go to Nick in Detroit. Nick, you're on with birthday boy Jim, Dennis Falcone, and his shirtless balloon boys.
All right. Hi, boys. How's it going?
Hey, Nick.
Hi, Jimmy. I just wanted to tell you happy birthday and thank you for all the years of laughter.
Thank you.
You're an inspiration to me as an amateur comedian because you show me that if I'm ever a mediocre comedian, a mediocre radio star, that I can always create a character that will make people laugh.
There it is. That's nice.
Thank you very
That's
much.
a very nice sentiment. That's a very nice. We appreciate that, Nick. Very nice.
Getting a lot of messages of love today.
Well, you know, it's what people do on their birthday.
No, it's what people do when they love someone.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what it is.
Well, thank you.
Now, do we know what Chip's birthday is? Does Chip celebrate the same birthday as you or no?
I don't remember. Chip's 37.
He is. And he's just in a constant state of 37.
Yeah.
He's just, he's in a state of arrested development.
Yeah, it's the same birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's 37.
I'm a cancer.
Yes, you are. All right, guys.
Thank you very much. That was quite a bash.
Absolutely.
Whose
Yeah.
next birthday on the show are we going to celebrate?
I really think we should just celebrate Jim's birthday. Yeah. Yeah. Next birthday we celebrate will be on July 19th, 2019.
Troy, when is yours?
August 25th.
Oh. You gonna need a visit from Dennis Falcone's shirtless balloon boys?
We're usually on vacation around that time.
Are those Nick Jonas's real nipples?
That looks very photoshopped.
Yeah, those are huge. I don't know about that.
It looks photoshopped. I don't know. I've never seen his nipples.
Nick Jonas is huge.
It's like from Kingpin.
That's right.
Oh, he had big nipples?
The one, what's his name? Randy Quaid from Kingpin. Had big
No, there's
nipples.
he's photos
photos of him with regular sized nipples. Standard nipples. Those nipples are a little more standard issue.
Nobody has nipples as stupid looking as that.
No. You wish your body looked more like Nick Jonas? Is that what you're going for, Rob?
Yeah, a little bit, you know.
Grab that dick in your boxer briefs?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Is that Nick Jonas?
No.
That's
That's Nick Jonas.
Is that really him?
Yeah.
What the fuck's he doing?
He's doing the Marky Mark pose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep.
You remember that, right, Dennis?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would love to bring Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys to Rob's wedding.
Ooh. I think that's a great idea. Now, Rob.
Yes.
Would you be able to be the groom / Rob shirtless balloon boy Rob?
I think at one point in the night, maybe it'll happen.
So.
I mean, honey, I'll be right back.
I think when you're introduced, that's how you should come out.
Here's what I think you should do. You go through your wedding, you go through the reception, because really Dennis Falcone and his shirtless balloon boys, more of a late night act.
Yes.
So, once the grandparents have left the reception, and there's a little more young people.
Like 9:30, 10.
Right. The drinks have been going down. That's when you go, honey, I'll be right back. I've got a little surprise. And then you and shirtless balloon boy Anthony
just come out,
and Dennis Falcone, you all come out and you give everybody balloons. I just think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
You
To
know?
celebrate.
It is. It's
To celebrate.
And it's a celebration.
It really
celebration.
is.
Right. But you can still wear your dress slacks and your shiny wedding shoes.
Ooh, and I'll put back on the bow tie.
That's very
And they
very
run
smart.
around. They run around like Rip Taylor.
That's,
from the,
that's
the
right. They
show.
throw confetti. Yeah.
Balloons.
I love the idea of the balloon. Maybe one of the balloon boys throwing confetti. I think there's lots of directions.
There really are.
Balloons.
That's right. You're waiting for that one, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sure your wife will definitely love that. She'll never forget that.
That's right.
She'll never be mad at you like my wife was at my wedding.
Why was she?
Because
Did you tell her you were just nervous or
Because
you
when, the
drunk too
song,
much?
because when the band played "Shout" by Animal House,
Yeah.
my friends, we used to, a bunch of college buddies, we used to call ourselves the fellas.
Whoa.
In college, we were crazy.
Crazy. That's what you call yourself?
The fellas.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what are the fellas doing on Friday?
What's
Like,
that?
it would be like, what are the fellas doing?
Yeah.
Why the fellas?
Well, just because we were always in a lot of the TV shows in production in school.
So
and
this-
instead of listing all the names, we said, just put down the fellas. And we'd spell it F-E-L-L-A with the backward S.
Oh my God!
Fellas.
Like the
And it was-
Toys R Us.
and,
house,
and the font was written sort of like the Little Rascals.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
And when that
The
song
fellas
came on,
did not get laid very often.
and when that song
Another
came
piece
on,
of the puzzle.
and when that song came
Circle
on,
sucking each other.
and when that song came on, they dropped their pants.
Did you?
Yep.
And your wife did not like that.
She won't even let them come over the house for a barbecue.
Now?
Yep.
It's been decades.
She is.
How long you been married for?
82. What's that? 30. I'm not good with math.
36 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
36 years, and she has not
Nope.
forgiven.
You haven't seen the fellas in 36 years?
And whenever I DJ a wedding and I
question.
play that
Huge
song,
reunion.
whenever I DJ a wedding and I play that song, I always take a video of it and send it to her. I go, still works.
Do you got the fellas on a group text?
What's that? No.
Are they all alive?
One of them died.
Okay.
Of what?
He just died. He had a disease.
Oh. Thanks, Doc.
Dennis is really torn apart by it.
And one of my wife's parents' friends came from Boston, and they said, we didn't come all the way from Boston to see this. And I said, well, go home.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, your wife's parents'
Friends.
what fucking cunt sticking in my.
You
They're
guys
dead
go
now,
home.
aren't they?
The fellas.
And one of the guys who works with my dad, he's dead also, Carlo, he jumped on the floor too.
He did.
Sort of like did
What was the song again? And the
Shout. Isley Brothers.
And the pants came down. And what did you guys do?
just ran around.
With your pants down.
Yeah. No, but you had
That's
underwear
not-
on.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he'd do it now?
Yeah.
If we played Shout? Or does he
No.
need the fellas?
Can't do that. I would need the fellas.
You would need the
Yeah, I'm not a solo act.
Right.
Were you
no,
allowed
no.
to go to the fella's funeral?
Yeah, we were there a couple of months ago.
Oh, so he
there's
just
a
died.
fellas reunion.
And we had pictures all throughout the
So your friend just died.
a couple of months ago.
Were you sad?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
How many of the fellas were there?
There was five of us. There was Bob, Jay, Charlie.
The fellas.
You see Steve.
Bob, Jay,
All
Charlie,
just generic
Dennis.
names. Matter of fact, Steve is in radio in Philly. He's one of the morning men.
Preston?
Yeah.
And Steve?
Yeah.
Steve from Preston and Steve.
Yeah,
Is
Steve
one of the
Morrison.
fellas? He
Yeah.
dropped his pants?
Oh my God.
Steve from Preston and Steve
Is one of the
was a
fellas.
fellow with you
Yeah.
in college?
Yeah.
And was at your wedding and dropped his
I
pants?
believe he was, yeah.
But you believe he was. You don't
A
know.
long time ago, I believe Steve was
How did
there.
we never
I
know
don't
this?
Because it might not be true. He's just making it up.
You do Preston and Steve.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you
Fun
do
show.
that show, you tell them you know me.
Also, Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naming radio guys and
Yeah.
admirers.
I'm
Other
not
guy,
kidding
Orson
you.
Welles.
Yeah. Cousin Brucey was a fellow.
There's Charlie and Mitch. And there was a lot of guys who
Steve
wanted
from
it.
Preston and Steve
Yeah.
was a fella.
Yeah, Steve.
Wow.
Do you think
He was
Steve
the
would have any
backward
Dennis
S.
stories?
He has to. He's one of the fellas.
How long would your pants be down for this song at the wedding? How long
Do
would they?
you think they miscued like 30 seconds in? They pulled their pants down and
my
now it's like,
mother
what do
then
we
ran
do?
around pulling up everybody's pants.
How long did they stay out for? Like,
A couple minutes.
you guys ran around in your underwear?
Yeah.
Silly.
It was just silly fun.
Stupid.
Good, clean fun.
But what did your wife say about that after?
There was no reason for that. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I go, but it's memorable.
Your wife nagged you on your wedding night?
Oh, she was mad. She was mad. I even asked for free champagne on the plane to, said, hey, we're honeymooners here, newlyweds. And I said, look, got some champagne.
You asked?
Of course. Yes. If you ask the stewardess, they'll give you.
But the thing to do is like you go on and you say, "Hey, we're honeymooners. Hey, we're newlyweds," and you hope they give you champagne.
I just asked for it.
The follow up when you go, you got any champagne?
Yeah, champagne. A little something.
That's the part that is very uncouth.
Yeah. You can do.
Where'd you go for
Start off a marriage.
Where'd you go for your honeymoon?
Hawaii.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What island?
What's that?
What island?
The big one.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
I love it.
How long?
A week.
Sounds nice. So you paid for a honeymoon to Hawaii.
Yeah.
But you had to try to squander to get free champagne out of money.
You fly first class?
Yep.
Good for
You
you.
did?
Wow.
Yeah. First
Man.
class all the way.
They give you free champagne anyway.
They're supposed
Alcohol's
to.
not charged for in first class.
Oh no, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that
thought
there
it
was
was all
ever a time.
Yeah.
You didn't have to ask for it like that. You could have just gotten the champagne without embarrassing
it's
yourself.
Tuesday. Can I have champagne?
I asked
Honey,
for
they
first
just
class.
keep giving it to me.
I asked for first class once, and I got it.
What do you mean?
I was flying down to a radio interview,
Hey, you think I can have first class?
and they took us to an airport out of Long Island called MacArthur Airport, if you ever fly into there. And they said there was a problem, and they have to take us all the way back to LaGuardia. I go, I have an interview at 12 o'clock in Greensboro, So I said, it doesn't make a good impression. So they drove us all the way back to LaGuardia. And I go up, and I said, being we were inconvenienced, can I please be moved to first class? I said, just like that, like kind of
entitled.
Yeah, exactly. And they look through, and they go, I don't see why not, Mr. Falcone. I was like,
Whoa, hey.
They can't do that anymore because of the computers, but you had to be moved to first class to go to Greensboro. It's a short flight. It'd be better if it was LA or fucking Miami. Or...
I'll tell you this. I flew to Pittsburgh, Delta.
Yeah.
I got upgraded for free to Premium Plus.
What?
And no one was sitting next to me.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where'd you fly to?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's such a short flight. Sometimes the planes don't even have first on them.
It's an hour.
Yeah. Being up, you're down.
Yeah,
I'm going
bing,
to
bang,
Toronto,
boom.
Montreal. A lot of times, if it's 1,000 for first and 200 for I'll just go coach.
Of course.
Travis and I are going to be snuggling on a plane.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to go in your Dennis Falcone's Balloon Boys uniform?
Absolutely.
Good stuff. That way people might recognize you on the plane. Of course. Yeah, that's fun.
Next time I
think
DJ an 80th birthday party, I'm going to bring these guys.
Oh, an 80-year-old woman would just love them, wouldn't
Yeah.
they? Because they both look like the type of, grandkids you'd pinch their cheeks, but then they get to see them shirtless with the balloons and everything. They'd like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This would be better than the first time I DJ'd a party at a Knights of Columbus Hall and a stripper came in.
Oh.
Why was
Did
it
you bring
better?
the stripper in?
No, she came up to me. This was back in the 80s, and I was a young man back then. And she comes in, and she just walks up to me. She's got clothes on. She goes, here's my cassette for my dance. I said, okay. I thought maybe she was a belly dancer. And then all of a sudden, she started taking her clothes off. And the birthday boy was in a wheelchair, and she went over there, and she was giving him a lap dance.
Ah, sounds like a hell of a party.
And the
sounds
guy,
like a rager.
Yeah, and the guy from the Knights of Columbus ran up, and he didn't know there was a stripper, and he got mad.
He did.
He said, this is
As
something
one
to
would.
do with the church. And he goes, I'll pull that plug out.
You were like,
I want to pull my plug.
yeah, you were like, guess what?
Well, I've said that in hospitals.
Yeah.
Get it?
I got it.
Thanks, Terry.
You turn the sound off all you want. That lady's still going to be naked over there dancing on that wheelchair, man.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
Everybody's having a good time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, guys, I'm glad that Dennis Falcone, that you brought your Balloon Boys. I would think the Balloon Boys, but I understand that they're supposed to be addressed only through you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Dennis Falcone and my Balloon Boys.
Shirtless Balloon Boys. Yeah, that's great. That's great. The Shirtless Balloon Boys here for any occasion,
Well,
but
thank you guys
especially
for
for
the
Jim's
effort.
birthday. This is great.
Of course.
We're going to take a break.
Yeah, this was wonderful.
Yeah, if you want to see half of the of Dennis Falcone's Shirtless Balloon Boys, he'll be with us in Montreal. Unfortunately, the other half of Dennis Falcone's Shirtless Balloon Boys has to be back here running the board.
But he will be shirtless.
You will be shirtless. Okay, good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
They might be able to give the naked cowboy a run for the money.
Are you kidding me?
We ought to do
If
that.
you three go down to Times Square, these two are shirtless holding balloons, and you're just with a megaphone shouting out radio facts.
Yep.
We can make some money.
You can make some money, and the naked cowboy,
He'll be mad.
he'll go pack up and go back out west.
He'll be
And, get on his horse. And,
They
and
still
The radio facts is what would get people gathered around.
that's what they like.
Yeah. I have one more, and a song you probably really like.
I was worried that we were
The
done.
group that Ted Nugent was in, the Amboy Dukes, Journey to the Center of Your Mind. Some hard rockin' music there. Why don't we go out with that, Trevi?
Glad we had. Yeah, no,
I
he's
don't
right.
disagree.
Especially when he says it like that.
Yeah,
Can't
why don't we
argue.
go out with that, Travi?
But if you want to see us in Montreal, JimandSamShow@gmail.com. We're going to be in Montreal next Thursday and Friday. That's July 26th and 27th. email jimandsamshow@gmail.com.
Yes.
We'll get you in the door.
Will I be sitting in first class?
Where are you going?
I'm going to take Freddie Laker Airlines.
Love
Remember
it.
Laker Airlines?
I'm going to go ahead and go to break, bud.
Remember Laker Airlines?
Let's go with the song Dennis demanded.
Yes, we're going to go with the song. We're going to go to break.
Thanks, Travis.
We'll be back. We got Ms. and Dee Snyder and Mrs. Wife Maurice also coming in to celebrate Jim's birthday. They don't just happen to be here for promotional reasons.
No, they're coming in for
and
the birthday.
coincidentally,
Sure. That other girl coming in?
Who?
Lorraine, the stripper, porn star who we had at the show.
Yeah, Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Who's Lorraine?
No, Janine. Is it Janine?
Look, Dennis, I'm going to go ahead and go to
Lorraine,
break.
Janine, no, it's Ethel.
Ethel.
Is
Yeah.
it Murdy? These fucking old names.
No, yeah, they'll all be here,
Dolores.
Dennis. Yeah. They're all coming in. We'll see you after. Happy birthday.
Chairs behind, come with us and find the pleasures of a journey to the center of the mind. Come along if you can. Come along if you can. Take a ride to the land inside of your mind. Beyond the seas of thought, beyond the realm of what. Across the streams of hopes and dreams where things are really hot. Come along if you can. Come along if you can. Take a ride to the land inside of your mind. But please realize you'll probably be surprised. For it's a land unknown to man where fantasy is back. So if you can, please understand, you might not come back. Come along if you can. Come along if you can. Take a ride to the land inside and you'll see how happy life would be if all of mankind would take the time to journey to the center of the mind. Would take the time to journey to the center of the mind. Center of the mind.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts will be back after this.
Want more Ricky Gervais's Deadly Serious?
Can't go wrong, can you?
Get every episode on demand with the Sirius XM app.
It's a very big deal.
Very, very big deal. Join Ricky with his friends and artists as they talk comedy and listen to the greatest tracks of all time.
They were so happy about it.
Download the Sirius XM app to catch up and binge every episode. That's Ricky Gervais's Deadly Serious on demand with the Sirius XM app. Message and data rates may apply.
Earning your degree from one of the top business schools in the country might sound impossible to fit into your workload. But what if there were a business degree that furthered your career and gave you access to world-renowned faculty, leaders, and mentors, all on your schedule? One that opened doors to some of the most influential CEOs, tech companies, law firms, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders. And what if you could earn that degree in as little as 16 months, 100% online? To find out more, text INVEST to 79645. That's INVEST to 79645. Start your online MBA, Information Management, or Business Analytics Master's Program from the W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University today. Learn more about the W.P. Carey Business Graduate Programs online. Text INVEST to 79645. That's INVEST to 79645.
Hello, beautiful. I'm Madison Reed, and my mom named her revolutionary hair color company after me. My mom taught me that women can do anything they set their mind to.
Hi, I'm Madison's mom, Amy Ehring. I founded Madison Reed with the idea to create luxurious, ammonia-free, salon-quality, at-home hair color that saves women time and money. In under an hour and for less than $25, Madison Reed delivers gorgeous, multi-dimensional, shiny hair. Madison Reed is a female-founded hair color company on a mission to empower women with incredibly innovative products that protect and pamper your hair. Join the hundreds of thousands of women who have tried and loved Madison Reed. Find your perfect shade at madison-reed.com and get 10% off plus free shipping on your first color kit. Use code CHARM. That's code CHARM.
Try it. Love it. That's the beauty of Madison Reed.
Bingo.
Tom Grosjean here, chairman of Hirschbach Motor Lines. Our drivers have been asking us to show them the money. It's more like, show me the money! We are showing drivers the money by raising mileage pay a whopping 10 cents per mile. Come get the money. In addition to the huge mileage pay increase, we improved our industry-leading fuel program. Lease operators pay only 69 cents per gallon, guaranteed, for a limited time if you sign on now. Hirschbach shows drivers the money. Hirschbach has over-the-road and dedicated fleet openings for operators and drivers. We are now hiring teams to handle great team freight. Don't have a CDL yet? Ask about our new CDL training school. Show me the money!
Call 888-261-1351 or log on to joinhml.com. That's Hirschbach Motor Lines, 888-261-1351.
Payroll is complex and time-consuming, and mistakes can mean tax trouble for you and your small business. Sure Payroll makes it fast and easy. Pay employees, contractors, and yourself in minutes from your computer or mobile device. Just enter wage information and Sure Payroll rest. Federal, state, and local payroll taxes are accurately calculated and filed, guaranteed. Visit SurePayroll.com now or call 800-410-2599. That's 800-410-2599.
Before emails, texts, and instant messages, there were just two ways to reach someone: in person or on the phone. Remember phones? It's what built small businesses like yours. That most intimate of media. Two human voices and nothing else. Is there anything more valuable than that? Right now, there's a customer out there wanting to connect with a real person. And the saddest thing is that when they pick up the phone, all they'll get is a recording. We're Ruby receptionists. Receptionist who believes that every call is a relationship waiting to happen. We answer all your calls, elevate your business, and transform your front desk into the essential service it was meant to be. Experience the difference for yourself. Visit callruby.com, or better yet, call us. 844-900-RUBY.
Friday night, Big Three Basketball is live on MS1. A new season continues. As some of the game's greatest legends take it to the court with an old school attitude. Play the game! I'm gonna go take myself in. I want to be there. The Big Three's changing the game. Big Three, Friday night on FS1.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get quality candidates through the site within the first day. It's the smartest way to hire. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/news. That's ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter.com/news.
Ask any dentist and they will tell you, most of us brush our teeth too hard, unevenly, and not nearly long enough. And that leads to serious health problems. So I decided to do something about it. I'm Simon Enever, and I invented Quip, the modern electric toothbrush to help fresh breath, pristine teeth, and excellent oral hygiene. As a product designer, I care about how your toothbrush looks, feels, and the quality of every bristle. Quip has a lightweight and sleek design with simple timed vibrations and guiding pulses for a perfect 2-minute clean. And unlike other high-end electric toothbrushes, Quip starts at just $25. BuzzFeed calls us the iPhone of toothbrushes, and Time Magazine named us one of the best inventions of the year. Start brushing better with Quip.
Go to getquip.com/faction talk right now and get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/faction talk. Spelled GETQUIP.com/faction talk.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Jim and Sam are back.
And I got angels on my side. I got angels flying high.
Well, now we know it's really a day for Jim Norton.
This is awesome. Travis?
I do love this song.
It's great.
Oh my God.
It is really catchy.
How about
Weird that it never became a hit.
This is a good song.
Yeah.
This was a hit.
It was not a hit. Welcome back. It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. I will say, if you missed the Jim Norton,
dude.
What? It's a rejoin.
We just shouldn't listen to it.
No, we're not going to do that.
It's Jim's birthday. He gets to choose.
Yeah.
Jim? He's dancing. He's doing the
Look how much happier he is.
I have this on my iPod. I listen to this all the time. I love
It's really
this song.
weird, man. It's
Great
really
song.
weird. If you missed any of the Jim birthday celebration earlier, go ahead and listen on demand. I will tell you this: you should listen
hold
on
on.
demand.
Come on.
The hook. Let the hook
Let
play.
the hook go.
Okay.
Come on now.
Terrible song.
Huh?
Just play Rick Roll. You know what I mean? Just never gonna give you up. We're good.
No, this is better.
This is good.
It's a contemporary classic.
I wouldn't go that far.
The video's not good.
Remember when we tried to Rick Roll?
He rescues somebody from a kidnapping. It's really shit.
Remember when we tried to Rick Roll Rick Astley, except he wasn't wearing headphones?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, what? Listen to it on demand, our show?
Yeah, the celebration that just happened earlier, because I'm going to tell you, Balloon Boy Rob and Travis, Balloon Boy Anthony and Travis lost a lot of oxygen balloons this morning.
Did they really?
Yeah, when I got in.
Did they blow them up with their heinies?
What? No, man. What? Lungs.
Oh.
They use their lungs.
Dude.
Hold on, hot take from Ronnie on the birthday bash.
Wait. Do we have a Ronnie take?
I didn't load it in.
Okay.
Going down.
Well, as of tomorrow, we'll have production for it. Here is...
What do you got?
A Ronnie.
10 out of 10. It was stellar.
Yeah! I thought so, too.
I did, too.
I thought so, too.
I'm so proud of our
done.
little shirtless balloon boys.
They're so good.
Well done. There's a soft dick in this room. I challenge you to present it.
By the way, they're not our shirtless balloon
Denny.
boys.
I realized my mistake after I said it.
And, as we're watching these kids grow, very soon they're going to become Denny's shirtless balloon men.
Yeah. The
Well,
fellas.
that helps definitely replace them.
Of course, he likes to have boys around him.
No, but it's the new fellas.
Oh, my God.
It's Denny's new fellas. Now the other fellas are all fucking dropping dead.
You know how
the new fellas.
You know how annoyed Steve from Preston and Steve is going to be that Denny just made public that he was in a group in college called the Fellas?
Do you think they were fun guys?
No.
Do you know what they remind me of, the fellas? At the beginning of a movie called The Great Santini. Has anyone seen that?
No.
When he's at a wedding and he pretends, it's actually a pretty funny thing, it probably doesn't hold up, but he pretends to vomit on the stage at a wedding.
Don't know.
I immediately thought of the Sochas from, like, The Outsiders.
Of course.
There's the Sochas and the fellas?
No, the Sochas and the Greasers, right, that's good, yeah. That's a good fucking movie.
It's a great movie, and I was watching it, like, last month. It holds up.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah.
See Thomas Howell, it's amazing he was the star of that movie, and he didn't become a huge star. Everyone else did.
Well,
Ralph
he did,
Macchio.
Tom Cruise. He did Soul Man, right?
Swayze. Yes,
You're thinking of Soul Daddy.
There's a Soul Daddy. He did Soul Man, and that kind of ended things. Like, that was supposed to be his big solo debut, and even back then...
And it was a hit, though.
It was a hit, but there were still people being like, he's kind of running around in blackface, no? And it didn't go anywhere after that.
Yeah, do we have... I want to see... Is there any Great Santini? There's an opening scene.
You want to see from the Great Santini?
I just want to... Yeah, because that reminds me of the fellas. Like, the things they would do. Pretends to vomit on the stage at the wedding.
You think they would do that?
Yeah, quite a list for the Jim Norton Movie Club.
Yeah, I do. Oh, did anyone watch A Soldier Story?
No.
Did you?
No.
She did.
Oh, you did?
She did.
Ronnie, did you...
She got notes.
Oh, my God. This really is Jimmy
Should
Day.
she come in and do it?
Yes, Ronnie.
Come on now.
We need a Ronnie take about A Soldier Story. What a great intern.
Yes,
One of the greatest interns we've ever had.
Absolutely. She did her duty.
Dennis's Balloon Boys didn't watch it, did they?
Well, they were probably busy rehearsing.
Oh, the Great
In
Santini
fairness,
is $9.99 on iTunes.
You gonna buy it?
$10.
No.
No, me neither.
No, $9.99. I'm not a sucker.
Ronnie, you really watched The Soldier Story, huh?
I did. I
That's-
had to redeem myself after not watching it yesterday.
It's incredible. I mean, you're one of the great interns of all time after this movie. I don't think
Any
anybody
radio
expected this.
Thank you.
What
Do I
did
get
you-
a plaque?
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Rob, will you get her plaque? Thanks, man. What did you think of A Soldier Story?
It was actually really great. I was expecting it to be sort of a meme movie because, but there was a lot of complexity to it. I will say, when I started watching, I was wondering, where is Denzel? He doesn't appear in the first 30 minutes of the film.
But you hung in.
He was early in his career. I mean, he was very young then.
Yeah, and he had those little glasses,
Yeah.
little spectacles. But it was a whodunit movie, like who killed
Sergeant Waters.
Sergeant Waters.
When was the last time you saw this, Jim?
We watched
Years.
it together.
Yeah. She came over and kicked her feet up.
Jim, you got Soldier Story?
Yeah.
You bet I do.
You bet I do. Come on over. No, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Jim put in his laser disc. It's like, all right, let's turn it on.
And it's CJ.
Oh, CJ. He commits suicide later in the movie. Very tragic.
Spoiler
be
alert.
Spoiling all these
Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler
You
alert.
don't want to spoil all the but
It's okay, Ronnie. I think that you're the only one who's going to watch it.
it's really good though.
It is really great.
Why are you doing that, Sarge?
That's great. Do you think you're going to watch it again with friends?
Of course.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. I bet you young friends, young people would appreciate this movie because it's about black identity and black, how you behave when you're black. And this is from World War II. Absolutely. This holds up.
What was really interesting is seeing how both the black soldiers and the white soldiers treated the black investigator, Captain Davenport,
Right.
and how he was receiving criticism from both sides. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was really great.
And you really, not only did you watch, it seems like you got something out of it.
No, it was legitimately good.
How good was Sergeant Waters? Adolf Caesar, his name is. Wasn't he great? The sergeant?
I thought his accent was a bit...
Oh, was it? I remember his accent.
His acting was a little over the
He's a little over the top.
That's who he was. You know, he talk like how did he talk? We talked about slicing the guy's throat in World War I for putting on a monkey tail. It was really good.
I think
really good.
In some parts, I got that it wanted to be a musical. There's a lot of singing.
Was there singing?
There was a lot of singing.
I don't even remember the
What were they singing?
I think why it was in the movie, it was to show like the jiving and the yes massa, like what Sergeant Waters was against, and like part of scrubbing his black identity was sort of condemning that. But it could have just been the 80s wanting to break out in song.
See, I didn't think he was trying to sell his black identity. I thought he was trying to, he had a view of how black people should act, and this was it.
Yeah, I thought it was really poignant when they were talking about, when he was talking about sending his son to a white college, and people were criticizing him like, oh, white doesn't rub off. I thought that was a great conversation.
I don't remember that part.
No.
Here's my only issue and something you might run into, Ronnie. Now that you've watched this movie, you are the sole member of the Jim Norton Movie Club.
That's right.
Which means that Jim is going to expect you to keep watching the movies that he's referencing.
Have you seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
I have.
That's
Okay,
great.
So she has great taste. All right. I'll think of another good movie. I have very good movie taste. I have bad taste in most things, good taste in films.
The sequel to The Omen? The Omen 2?
Have you seen The Omen?
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it.
It's frightening. Damien, that boy, I tell you, Damien had a better birthday party than I did.
Action.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
That was an awesome birthday party. Did you ever see that? The Damien's birthday party?
No.
Oh, come on. It's so great. We have Damien's birthday party. That's such a wonderful moment. That's exactly what I would love to have had happen here.
Well, what happened at the... Because I don't know if we have it or not. What happened at...
You can remember? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, this is not Damien's birthday party from The Omen. You're talking about the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to switch that?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
There was
Don't tell her she's saying it.
Well, it's not up yet.
He'll bring it.
What are we going to wait for?
Yeah, we'll just talk.
Damien Omen Mark's birthday scene.
No, just Damien. Just put birthday The Omen. It's a great party. That's what I would love to have had happen.
No, it starts... Yeah.
You don't think it was a good party?
I don't know if the whole thing was a great party. No.
Yeah, no.
That's a happy birthday, Omen.
No.
That's a birthday party for the Omen.
Yeah, no, that's not it either. Oh, is this it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay, this is just a clip of the kids singing happy birthday to you.
And that'd be it.
Right here.
76.
Nope.
Right here.
There you go.
That says Nanny's death scene. Yep. Say birthday party. Okay.
Well, spoiled it.
That's a great birthday party.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. They're on the carousel.
You think I'm waiting?
Oh, we have guests, Jim.
Oh, all right.
We have guests that...
All right, we'll watch it another
Why
time.
come in and say,
Yeah, fine. I can go right in. Happy birthday.
Right.
All right. By the way, it's the first time I've ever seen you here.
I know, I've never here when you're
I've never seen you here, and they're like, "It's your birthday." I'm like, "On his birthday."
Hello.
Hi, Maurice.
Why do you come in such a
How are
mood?
you?
In such a mood. Why do you
Anytime
come
I
in?
see your name on anything, it just gets me in a bad mood.
Why?
Unless
He
it
was
was
talking
a
about it in the
tombstone.
car on the way
right?
here.
Why? We invited you on the show. I said, of course.
For once, you have invited me on the show. Thank you very much.
Well, I said you want the Ms. Anne Maurice. I said, of course we want the Ms. Anne Maurice.
I feel like that's the only reason why you're like, "Oh, Maurice, of course, absolutely. Can we please?"
Look, you don't need to come in such a mood. It's Jim's birthday. We're celebrating. It's a happy time.
Yeah, but if you're getting yelled at,
What's your next Netflix special, by the way?
I don't know. What are we doing here? That's exactly the conversation I had with my stupid manager. When's my next Netflix special? I don't know. Hopefully soon.
All right.
This year, I hope. 2019.
Well, you know, the Ms. and Maurice are now, what they're about to be reality TV
About
stars.
to be?
Well, in a sense, you want your own show.
Well, we have our own show, but I mean, I feel like I've been a reality star my entire life.
No, you have, but it hasn't said the Miz on it, right?
Well, you know, yeah. Real world, Mike.
That's true.
That's true story of 7 strangers picked to live in a house, bro.
You know, I know. I remember. I saw the season. How's Coral doing?
I don't know.
Why?
I haven't talked to her in a long
You guys
time.
were best friends.
We were best friends.
That's a shame.
You know, you really do lose touch. People think that you just stay in touch with people you grew up with, and you just, you know.
Exactly.
Because you watch people on TV, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure they're still hanging out just like that.
Yeah, every day.
It's just
every day.
Nothing changes.
Nothing.
Well, she died in 2008. Oh,
By the
all
way,
right.
back then, you know, we didn't have Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or MySpace. It was before all of that.
Wow.
It's almost before the internet, I feel like.
Yeah.
What year was
Yeah,
it?
that was 2001.
Yeah, I mean, they would still grab stuff offline, but dude, the fucking speeds were slow.
But it's like the only way I like am in any contact with Coral is like through Twitter. Like
Wow.
sometimes I'll see her like reply to one of my or retweet something.
And you're like, I remember that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she still look good?
Huh?
She looks
I
good?
don't know. It's I see Twitter. Twitter doesn't really do photos.
Those
It's more
photos
just-
are so small.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Can't really see anything.
can't really see.
Maurice has no idea what we're talking about because she has not seen
haven't
any of
seen
my real
any
world.
of it.
You really haven't?
No.
Nope.
You didn't go back and watch when you guys started dating
Well,
or
first
anything?
of all, I don't have it via VHS.
By the way,
You're saying it's
all
old.
my stuff are VHS tapes. That's all I have of the real because they don't really put them on Netflix or Hulu. Or,
Right. No.
I don't know where to see them.
They're probably
They're not
online.
on DVD. I don't think they are.
Really?
And so
Because they filled them with like music of the time, so all those rights issues they would never.
Oh.
That's why.
Or at least
I've been trying to figure out why they haven't done that, and I guess that might be the reason. But yeah, I mean, I have all VHS tapes, and
Like, taped off of TV
So
and
we
stuff.
got. I went out and bought a VHS player, and we went to go show it to her, and I watched She watched the first episode and just started falling asleep.
You weren't interested at all.
I mean, it was really interesting. I think you were a little bit intoxicated. You were walking outside.
Yeah, the thing about it was
really
when you
a lot
watch
of fun.
yourself at 20, like I didn't realize like what I sounded like, what I looked like, everything. So when I watched it, I went, "Oh, I don't want her to see this."
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I just don't like. It's
embarrassing, right?
Yeah, you're 20 years old. You're this dumb kid.
Right.
You know, living in New York City, coming from Parma, Ohio. Guess what? Guess what you're gonna do?
Right. Your wife met you as an adult.
Yes,
You've been exposed to
a
show
man.
business already. A man.
Yes.
You had a foundation.
Yeah.
You're not just a kid from Ohio that's
No.
just thrown in front of TV cameras.
No, I had a job.
Right. Right. The whole
You know, I had the whole thing.
You were doing live.
I was the whole package.
But you would have watched it back then and thought it was great. When it was happening, you would have watched it when I'm fucking good on television.
God.
Nowadays, everything has been done. Like, you've seen everything on TV, so it's not. It's
Well,
not
back
that
then,
bad, but
everything
back
wasn't
then,
done.
20 years ago.
There was like 3 reality shows, and I was on one of them.
What season? What season was it?
Season 10.
Season 10.
Yeah. Now they're on like.
I knew
season
It was
that.
like
30 or something.
it was Real World, Big Brother, Survivor, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were all huge.
Yeah.
Like, you all actually followed. That's why people, I'm sure, ask you about your castmates, because everybody of that generation followed and watched every single week because, yeah, like you said, everything's done now, and there's a reality show on at any point in the day. But back then, it was like, no, this is our access to watch these strangers.
Is Survivor
Just live.
still big? Is that a popular show? People still watch
I think it is.
It's big.
It's on network TV.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
But it's not as big as Ms. and Mrs. is about to be.
Of course.
I don't
Have
think.
you seen any of it at all?
No.
Did they give you any clip? Good, because I told them not to.
They don't trust me.
I said, make him watch with everyone else.
Well,
There's
what they're
nothing
doing.
special about Sam.
That's what they said
What
to
is
me.
going on between you two?
There's
like,
a tension.
Every single
Sam, let me
time.
tell you what happened to me, babe. So I had to do a day of media, and I saw all these different outlets, and I was going to Sirius on the radio.
I'm not.
You're on the radio. You're not going to communicate.
That's actually factual.
Right?
He's not.
That's why it's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
My name's still there.
It's there, but it's
Not the headline.
It's not the headline.
Not
You're not the
headliner.
headliner.
It's buried somewhere.
You did
Exactly.
pass on him, but so what?
I didn't pass.
It's all right.
I've interviewed you many times. Why would that be the one time that I passed?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I still haven't figured it out because you're a liar.
I told you that I didn't pass.
Okay. I don't want to go back and forth and being like, I believe you're a liar. You think otherwise.
I
So
don't
there
know why
go.
you trust the PR people more than you trust me.
Why wouldn't I? Are you kidding?
I don't lie.
Would you trust the PR people more than you trust Sam?
100%. Because they have no reason to lie. He has a reason to lie because you're telling him.
What are you talking about? They have no reason to lie. They have to keep him happy. They have to spend the day with him.
Yeah, and you don't have to keep me happy, and that's why you have to lie.
That's why I passed.
I didn't pass.
I passed.
It's no big deal.
Look,
you love the
do you
Miz?
want to interview the Miz? No, pass.
You had something you were doing that day. You're busy.
To do Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Talking about the Tide Pod Challenge. That's what he was doing.
I remember that.
Maurice, do you believe how mad he is about this?
I mean, he's bright red.
It's crazy.
I was so mad.
It's crazy. And he was
so
way more mad.
Were you
I
really,
was shaking,
really mad, though?
babe. I was shaking. I was so angry, and they were like, "Yeah, we got to leave." I go, "No, I'm going in there."
Yeah,
you can't go in there. I barged in.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard. Yeah, you talked to me. Yeah, I heard about you.
You did.
I was. That's why when I saw
called
your
her.
face, and I was like, oh, shh.
I called her and I go, "Do you have any idea what Sam did to me?
Really?
Any idea what Sam did to me?"
Because I don't think you had other Sirius press that day anyway, so you actually came to Sirius to barge into the studio.
100%.
Regardless of what was going on.
I did not care what you were doing.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care. If
I
you
was
had
happy
the
to see
biggest
you.
Star. Who's your favorite celebrity you ever interviewed?
The
besides me?
Miz.
Oh, you're such a
Oh my
throw up.
I guess Maurice.
He's a big
You know,
Hulk
I don't-
Hogan guy. Hulk Hogan.
By the way, it wasn't the first time I was snubbed by Sam. By the
Probably
way,
not.
you both snubbed me at WrestleMania.
That wasn't our
I
decision.
didn't
remember
book
that?
anybody on.
By the way, I just watched your Netflix special, and I was looking at, and I saw you guys in the Elimination Chamber because that's the position they gave you guys at WrestleMania
It's a position of
on
prominence.
Radio Row. And I was like, oh, I just watched Jim's. I can talk about that, like
Right.
how good it was, how much I liked it. And then as I was going, I was like, oh, I must be their grand finale. I must be their main event. And as I'm about to go over there, they go, oh, they're done.
We were
I go,
done for the day.
What do you mean? Sam and Jim are done.
We were finished.
And so I was snubbed. And I was like,
that was your timing. You could have walked up. It's a live show.
I had a whole radio row I had to do.
That's right.
And I thought you guys were waiting on me to do to be the main event, the main attraction. I was like, wow, how nice of Jim and Sam to make me.
No, we had
their
Roman
main-
Reigns that day.
He wanted Roman Reigns. Hey, look, it's not my call. You know, I don't book the wrestlers. That's all Sam.
I didn't book anybody. I just show up and they'd say, "Give me who you give me."
Okay, Sam.
At Radio Row.
Okay, Sam. You have no pull.
You think
no
I'm more
pull whatsoever.
powerful than I am?
I guess not, huh?
Give me who you give me. Do you like that attitude, though? Like, all right, well, whoever it is.
Yeah, I
Why
don't
are you
care.
turning against I'm not against you. I just want to see the Miz get the respect he deserves.
You're just being fair.
Yeah.
I never get the respect I deserve.
Why didn't you think that? Now it seems like you are.
You think?
I think so.
No.
You have a good spot in WWE. You have your own show coming out.
I think so. I think you just want more and more
Right.
and more. But I mean, I think you
But
get
that's why I'm so good.
Maybe you ask for too much.
Do I ask for too
Maybe.
much? I don't ask for that much. All I ask to do is be interviewed for 5 minutes. That's it.
Sure.
And Sam can't even make that for me.
I had you in. We talked for way more than 5 minutes.
But then we get on
because
this
I
interview
made-
and he talks about for 5 minutes about how you do not want to do the interview with him. So
Maurice is
like,
right on
Maurice,
that.
you're not supposed to take Sam's
No,
side.
Maurice is right. She's really
Sam,
smart.
you think this is going to make us even better friends if my wife is sitting there taking your side?
Well, I'm just saying. In this instance, Maurice is right.
She is.
She is right. In this instance.
Oh, in this instance.
This
Thanks, babe. Babe, Maurice, I really appreciate you. The person I hate the most in the world, you're sitting there sticking up for him.
You hate me more than anyone? The most
Yes.
in the world.
Yeah.
Nobody is
Right
wronged
now,
you
in
like
this moment, yes.
Absolutely.
I see.
I see you. And I saw your name on the schedule, and in one way I was like happy because I wasn't snubbed,
Right.
but another way I was like, now I have to talk to him.
I feel that way every morning.
Right? I feel so bad for you.
You just check your calendars. What am I doing today? I
that's
got to
right.
go to
Jim
work
and
to see Sam.
I love Saturdays. So, wait, when is your show on? I don't know a channel. I don't know
It's
nothing
on
about it.
USA.
It's
I
on
knew that.
Thank you very much. Tuesday, July 24th, 10 p.m. on USA. It's Ms. and Mrs. It's a docuseries basically documenting what it's like to be first-time parents in the entertainment industry. And
Not a
it's-
reality show?
I don't look at it as a reality show or unscripted show because I honestly, whenever I hear that word, I think fake.
Mm-hmm.
And when I always call it a docuseries because the way I want you to watch this show is not like, oh, that was real or that was not, that was this, that was it. I want you to look at it like you would watch Curb Your Enthusiasm or The Office or Seinfeld. I want you to watch it like a sitcom. I want you to sit back in your couch, release everything that's going on in your brain, step out of your reality and enter ours and just laugh for 30 minutes.
So it's a comment. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. It's an entertaining show.
Unfortunately, you were
I
going to
think
say
so.
comedy. Unfortunately for us.
Yeah. It's comedy and I'm the butt of all jokes.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love
It's
it.
your show. Of course I'm going to love it. I
love
support
that.
everything
got a
you
big
do.
smile on your face as soon as I said that.
I support everything you do, Miz. I've
Of
been a
course you
Miz supporter for a long time. A Miz fit.
Oh, wow.
Is what I've
That
done
is
for-
old school.
Right,
That
for a
is old
long
school.
time.
How old is your baby?
4 months old.
Oh, wow.
3.5.
Okay. Sorry,
2 weeks
Maurice.
for a baby is a long time.
Okay.
Especially that young.
It is.
Maurice is right on that.
Oh, God.
It is. I mean, that's a fraction-wise percentage of its life. That's way longer than 2 weeks to any of us.
Is there anything they wanted you guys to do? You're like, ugh, it doesn't feel right.
We're executive producers. We do what we want.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. So we kind of that's what we wanted. Like when I first was told about the show, when they offered it to us, I was kind of like hesitant because when I was on The Real World, going into Hollywood, nobody wanted you. It was like one of those situations where when you're on a reality show, you're nothing.
Right.
You're no talent. You don't have anything. All you do is shoot your life on a television
Right.
show. You're a nobody. But nowadays, it's okay. You can do anything. Everything's a reality show. It's Instagram. It's Twitter. It's
now
Facebook.
celebrities are trying to get reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So now we looked at it and said, listen, if we're executive producers, we have a say in what we can do and what's being said. But we also know, Maurice and I know that the things you don't want, that we don't want you to see are the things that you want to see. So we know that going in.
Right.
So we went through hell with a lot of it because a week after she gave birth, we were moving from Los Angeles to Austin.
Why'd you move to Austin?
We just wanted to change of pace, different scenery, and
But we moved. We had 24 hours to do it, and we had the tour bus, and we had to do it with my mom.
So is that the first episode?
No, that's after Monroe was born. I think it's the 4th. But with Monroe, my mom, 2 cats, 2 dogs,
And a camera crew.
And a camera crew.
Yeah, which
And I just had a baby a week and a half.
We were talking. People are going to watch this and think this is not real. Like the things that happened on this. Like we were just. We wanted to make it the easiest move possible. We got everything done perfectly, right? And then everything just went wrong. It was. You couldn't write this stuff.
But it's also like for you specifically in that moment. I mean, you're not on the road right now because you just had the kid. But you being on the road. Like, you've only got 2 days to pull it all off anyway because you got to leave again.
Exactly.
So whenever anything goes wrong, it's like double wrong.
It's double.
You don't have the
I had
luxury
to go to Saudi Arabia. So I had to leave
from Austin. Is there a direct flight?
No, there isn't a direct flight.
Yeah.
So I actually go to Saudi Arabia. I had to leave my wife, who just had a baby a week ago.
Right.
And by the way, the moving company never showed up. So she didn't have half her stuff. So
Thank
I'm
God
sitting there
for
trying
Amazon.
to get everything.
So you should get stuff on Amazon.
Yeah.
Everything is. Do you have that problem too?
I've never been to Saudi Arabia myself.
No, I mean the Amazon, the boxes
oh my God.
upon boxes every day.
It's
Every
a lot
day.
Literally
easier
every day.
Because guess what? If I need something, I can just Amazon it. If I
Right.
ask my husband, it's going to take about a week.
No, it's not.
So,
I when you ask me to do something, it takes 5 minutes for me to go to wherever I need to go to get it.
For me, I mean,
she's looking at me like
that's not true.
That's not true, but it is true.
Well,
She sits
maybe-
there and lies. She just likes to go on Amazon and just buy everything.
Yeah, that's what for my wife. It's like she knows that if she just asks me, I'll be like, "What do we need that for?" She wants to skip that step, and just buy. There's literally 100% packages every day to the point where I was like, "We never watch anything on Amazon Prime."
How's your recycling bin?
I mean, it's on paper day.
Oh,
it's insane.
It's the worst. Like so. My recycling bin is, I need 3 of them. And not only that, but the worst part is getting the boxes and undoing all the boxes.
Of course.
It takes me forever because she'll just go, and just throw them in the garage.
Of course.
And then guess who has to do it all?
Right.
Me.
And then she'll go, guess what? Tomorrow's recycling day, which means for the next 3 hours, you got a box cutter in the garage.
Yeah.
Chopping down boxes.
That many fucking
On
boxes?
my days off,
every day.
You wonder what the Miz is doing, maybe laying out in the sun, relaxing,
Right.
chilling out, working on his body, making sure everything is okay for it to go in WWE. No, I'm cutting boxes to put in the recycling bins from Amazon.
Right. So you go home from this show business lifestyle. You're like, I got 2 days to relax before I'm back on the road. And you're sitting in the garage cutting down boxes.
well, you know, I got a solution for you. I'll put you on diaper duties.
I don't mind.
Changing
I'm
diapers.
the ultimate diaper changer.
Are you
There's
good
no
at
one
changing
better.
diapers?
There's no one better than me at changing diapers.
I'm decent.
You're decent?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I'm pretty,
This is
pretty
a
good.
2018 conversation. 2 men in 1981 are now arguing over who's better at diapers. This is a very, very woke conversation.
It really is.
I am a better helper around the house.
Yeah, because now it's like it's good for men to be helping out, but that male competitiveness hasn't gone anywhere.
No. Yeah.
So now it's just you just focus it in this other direction.
I'm really good at feeding her, singing to her, dancing.
What do
I've
you
never.
sing?
We've been talking about this, and Maurice always laughs at the fact that I don't sing like "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star." I sing like "I'll Remember You" by Skid Row, or like "Don't Cry" by Guns N' Roses.
Right. So you're singing like hair metal songs.
Can you sing?
No, but Monroe Sky doesn't know that.
Right.
And she loves my voice.
I Remember You is a great song.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I sound nothing like Sebastian Bach.
But that's the thing about babies; they don't know anything about Sebastian Bach. So they're
She
like, "This
thinks
is
I'm
what
the
songs."
greatest.
Right.
So I feel like Sebastian Bach on stage, in front of millions. But my one audience is Monroe, who's just cheering me on. She's laughing.
You're literally the best singer she's ever heard.
I know, and that's the best part.
Wait till she hears Sebastian Bach and thinks he's ripping you off.
That'll never.
Was there any reluctance to put the kid on TV?
No, I don't think so.
Or because you're executive producers, you can kind of control.
Yeah,
We control on what gets on and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, changing the baby, no, not so much.
Right.
Stuff
Right.
like that.
Was there like when you now have to go home and make your life into a reality show? You have so little personal time as it is. Was that a hurdle to jump, or were you just like, yeah, this is we move, we just do stuff.
We just
now
go.
we're doing this.
I mean, I was pregnant up to 5 days till I gave birth. I was filming.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
When I got pregnant, I thought I'm gonna take 2 weeks off. I'll go somewhere.
Yeah.
Stand somewhere on an island. No. Not
Take a
so
day
much.
off? No, we don't get days off, and we're very good at adjusting to whatever comes our way. Like with WWE being on the road all the time, you're always adjusting your schedule. So it's just another thing to adjust. But now we just have another human being that's involved, and I have a hard time leaving. I had an 18-day European tour. I came back, and Maurice had Monroe in her hands, and I walk in, and I see my daughter, and she smiles when she sees me. Right. And I go, oh my God, she smiled.
Yes.
Like that it melts my heart. Like there is a new part of my heart that has this love that I didn't even know I had. And Monroe has it all. And so whenever I can see her, talk to her, I'll be on FaceTime, being the stupidest person in the world. Like, just be like, oh, she do. You know, like, and people look at me like, what is this guy doing? And I don't care that people are watching me being an idiot to my daughter because I'm entertaining her.
Yeah, because I can't imagine 18 days because with
it's
kids,
a long time.
Yeah,
it's half of her life.
Cats
at that moment.
Yeah. With kids that young, like when you're gone for a weekend, you come back and they've got all these new things they've learned.
Driving.
All of a sudden, like, where did the time go? But yeah, it's amazing. FaceTime is helpful.
Oh, it's so helpful. Just seeing how she grew. Like, so when I came back from the 18 days, she got bigger, and burping her, I could feel her face got bigger. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, this is crazy, like how big they get in just a few months.
When you met Ms., you were a contestant.
When I met
or
Ms.
Mike.
or Mike.
Do you call him Ms?
It's like two different persons. No, he's Mike in real life.
Is he really two different people?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, babe.
What's Mike like?
Mike is a romantic.
Okay.
What's he do that's romantic?
Because Ms.
Mike
is
is a
fairly
nice guy.
hostile. Clearly.
It's just in general. His personality is totally different.
Does he
Like
bring
the
you
Ms.
flowers, stuff like that?
Yes, he does. Like teddy bears, flowers, chocolate. I love you guys. But Miz is the Miz.
So when you met him, because you're both in wrestling, how did he try to make that clear to you? Because you probably knew him as the Miz when you first
he was kind of backed into, sometimes back and forth. Miz, Mike. So, you know, now I know him. So, but you were trying to speak French to me. By the way, cannot speak French. We've been together for 12 years.
Not good. Yeah, and they're trying to teach Monroe French, and I'm like, stop trying to teach her French. So I'm the only one that does not speak French in the entire
exactly
house.
what's going to happen.
So
they're going to talk about you.
Shit talk him. Yeah,
that's all they do.
Yeah.
I'll hear Mike, but you guys talking about me. No, we're not.
Sometimes my mom will be okay. We need to stop. He's just staring at us.
But I know they're talking about me. I can see them talking about me.
Yeah. So how does he woo you? Because even especially at that time, the Miz was like.
I like the cocky attitude. I like his character. I like his personality. I think it's cool. I like it.
What did the other women think of when you were like, look, that's my dude? When
why are you
jealous?
looking at me like with it?
By the way,
is this a question?
I'm just curious. By the way, like, what do you think the girls were like? The girls were all jealous. They were all like, "Oh my God, you have such a catch."
Yeah, how did
He's
you
so
land
hot.
him?
How'd
We've
you
all
land
been
him? Oh my
trying.
God, we've all tried, but you're the only one that got him.
No, that's what I'm wondering. If that was the response or if it was different.
What do you think? What do you think?
I have no idea. I wasn't
you
there.
have no idea.
I
I know what
wasn't
you're
there.
insinuating.
It's a very sarcastic. Like I look at your face right now, and I'm like,
no, I wasn't there, so I don't like to
You're
assume.
such a lie. You're so sarcastic. You're like, oh, so what did all the girls think? You're like,
Yeah. Well, I don't like to assume is the thing about me.
Okay.
I like to go on facts.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
that's why I'm asking if
I actually am curious too. What were the girls like in the locker room?
Were the girls like,
when they-
really? Miz? Like, really? Or were they like, oh, that's great? Or were they like, seriously?
well, at the time we couldn't barely speak to each other because I was French. But they were like, yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Wait, no. That's not what you're supposed to say, babe.
That's kind of what I thought.
You're supposed to be like, yeah, I met Big Mike, and
Yes.
like.
Well, I'll tell you what fan
I think
reception
they all
was.
thought I was weird because
Right.
they couldn't understand me. So they were like, what's wrong with Maurice,
Right, and then they were like,
Yeah.
and-
What do you
and
mean?
Miz?
What's wrong with Maurice? They weren't like, oh, how lucky Maurice is to be with that
Yeah, and then
such
they were like, yeah,
handsome,
right.
romantic guy.
Mike is like the catch. We all want to be with him.
They did
but
say that.
Maurice got him.
Well, how did you pull off getting a wrestler? Because she's around every other wrestler. Like you're around a bunch of men.
Jim, that's a Sam question, not a Jim question.
It's competitive. Like it's to be able to do that.
Wait. Are you saying you don't think the Miz is like a John Cena level catch? Is that what you
I'm
were
not
saying?
What I'm saying is my self-esteem wouldn't allow me when I'm around all those other guys.
Have you
who are in
met
great
me?
shape.
I have a pretty good self-esteem.
You seem to be very, very confident.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable, actually.
It is.
The level of
staggering.
confidence. The level of confidence. If my daughter is 10% of him,
Right.
we're in
You're
trouble.
So is that what did it? Was
perfect.
Was it his confidence?
I
His
think
confidence
I would
won you
say
over.
You liked his confidence.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because I know a lot of fans, and we don't know what's going on. All we know is what's on TV. But the reaction was like, "What the fuck?" That type.
Really?
Of, yeah.
Wait, as in, I can't believe Mike is taken. Like, is that was that the reason
no,
why?
not quite. Not
like,
quite.
oh man, the Miz is taken.
Yeah, all those
That's what it
wrestling
was?
fans. Yeah, we all. Yeah, no, not 100% that.
So what was it?
It was more like, you know, we all saw Maurice and we were like, Miz?
No, wait a second.
We went like
You're
this.
telling me,
Miz?
Oh, you're telling me no, what?
Yeah, that was kind of for fans. I don't know. I just
They were like,
monitor.
oh, Miz got
seriously like that type of thing.
No,
Did you
I
feel
think
that
it
way,
was-
or did you just hear them say it?
I don't remember. It was long ago.
Was it you? Was it you and your 45 different Twitter accounts that just sit there and troll me?
Just hate the Miz all the time. Yeah, every SmackDown. Just he sucks. I don't know why he's here.
He's terrible. I hate him.
No, that wasn't.
Get out of here. Go back to reality.
But especially back then, when you weren't the Miz of today, you were still developing a little bit, and you know there was a little bit more criticism towards you then.
Still is criticism. Are you kidding me?
Is that right?
Oh my God, every day.
But people like you more now.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
No,
I think there's more people that love to hate you.
I think that might be right.
Well, but they react like they're not like, oh, I hate the Miz. They're like booing you like a bad guy gets booed.
Well, they know that I'm at an elite level, and that when I come out, something's going to happen.
But you weren't always at an elite level.
I always like to consider myself as was, but I think there's a new sort of confidence that I have, and I think that began whenever my wife came back. And to have that support, like every time you have a beautiful woman whispering in your ear how great you are, how amazing you are, how incredible you are, you know, it just gives you a whole new type of confidence.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
You don't know what that's like.
I've never heard that stuff.
But it's
the
really
only
true,
whispers.
though.
The only whispers that Jim hears is, "Why is it still soft?"
Yeah. Or if she's whispering in my ear from behind, she's like, "Relax, it won't hurt that much."
Oh my God.
Different type of whispering. It doesn't instill the same confidence.
Do you have pet names for each other? What do you? I want to know what you call him.
She doesn't really have like a
No.
pet
Oh,
name
no?
for me. No. I've already got the Miz. I mean, what else do you want?
Yeah. Did you learn a lot of like? Did he help you learn English?
A little bit.
Wow.
I'm still trying to teach her English.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and I sound just like you.
You do not sound like me.
kinda do.
A lot of words she gets wrong, and then I'll try to
For
correct
instance,
her.
like epidural.
It's
I say-
epidural.
See, I said the same thing.
No.
No, that was different. Miz is right on this one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do it all in this. This is like epidural.
Epidural.
Go.
It's actually getting
do
worse
it with
as
me,
we
Maurice.
go.
Maurice.
Epidural.
Epidural. Epidural.
Still not. You
Yeah.
can't even do the first
Epidural.
syllable.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Yeah,
Can you do it, Jim?
sure. Epidural.
Okay. Yeah, it's close. It's close.
Epidural's a hard one.
That's every day of my life. By the way, she'll just say something. I'll go, that was wrong.
Right.
Like
And I try
Uba
to teach
Uba.
Huh?
Like Uba Uba.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Uba Uba. You technically.
When you need a car, you
Hubba hubba. Hubba hubba. I had no idea. Like from Home Alone. Hubba hubba.
No, I got
Yeah.
hubba hubba.
Yeah.
That's a
She
thing.
has no. I did that on. She sent like a pretty
you text
picture, and
her,
I go,
yeah.
hubba hubba. She goes, what is hooba hooba? And I go, well, hooba. No, hubba hubba.
She's trying to compliment you, so
Yeah.
you look good.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, Uba Uba.
Yeah.
Uba Uba.
you texted hubba hubba.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's a sweet guy. He's a sweet guy.
Like, think about it. She sent you a like pretty picture of herself. You go hubba hubba. You know.
Jim is not a Jim is in a different level of
I'm
texting.
waiting for Jim's censor.
Like, what would you? If she
like if
sends
somebody-
you a pretty picture, what do you? A girl sends you a pretty picture. What do you say?
Okay, this
Is that it?
it's a loaded question.
No, I give it a nice compliment. You look good, or wow,
Like
you
what
look
type of
sexy.
compliment?
Depends on what the picture is.
Right. Like what would the picture be?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like maybe in a bikini.
Oh.
Wow, you look great. Your body looks great. It's very sexy.
Never hubba hubba.
Right.
Never.
Or
You
hooba
sound
hooba.
emotionless. Jim.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, because I like at least Miz sounded like, you know, like it was emotional, happy husband
Yeah.
wife. You sound like you're just a robot describing what you see.
But you're very
Yeah.
sexy. You look
You
great.
look very sexy. You
Well,
look
well,
very
yeah.
nice.
You want no, but if you get a picture of somebody that's showing you their body, you tell them how good they look.
Right.
I wouldn't do it robotically.
Well, hubba hubba is like saying that.
It's
She didn't know what it
colloquial.
You
was.
text it. You don't know because you don't know.
Yes,
You're
you
like,
do. Everyone has seen Home Alone.
I knew.
Some people have seen it millions of times.
What did you
seen
think
a
it
million times
was?
in French.
What did you think it was when he said it? Exactly. Like a native attacker.
Uba Uba.
Well, guys, I'm very, very excited for this reality show.
How are you?
Yeah,
It's a
I am very-
docuseries.
I'm sorry. Docuseries. USA is a pretty great network. That's a huge thing. I thought it was going to be because it came at like after you guys were on Total Divas. I was like, oh, they'll probably just put it on USA like after. I mean, on E after.
It's kind of how we got the show. Like they saw our chemistry on Total Divas, and they're like, these guys need their own show. So, you know, going into it and actually putting it out there,
it was you.
Yeah, it was more me.
They were like, we need a little more Maurice.
Yeah, and I think that USA has just a great. You know, network. I mean, they have, you know, Christmas Knows Best, which is like a 30-minute comedy. So that's kind of what we wanted. We didn't want the drama. We didn't want the 1 hour drama of just fighting and all the, you know, sitting at a table and just, we didn't want that. I wanted something to make you laugh. Something to just, you know, sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. And that's kind of what we did.
Yeah, something to make you say uba uba.
Yeah, something uba uba.
Yeah, that's right. And real quick, wrestling question. It looks like you're going to have Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam.
Does it?
It looks to me like that, watching the show. Would you be happy with that SummerSlam match?
Listen, I don't know if Daniel Bryan is re-signing with WWE or not. So the fact is, I was a little upset by the fact that I was taken from Monday Night Raw, which I was doing very, very well at.
Yeah.
And I was brought to SmackDown Live because Daniel Bryan asked the general manager Paige for me to come over there. Then, after 2 months, Daniel Bryan has done nothing to me. Zero. Hasn't said a word, has done nothing. I beat him in a gauntlet match already. And if anything, I'm a little upset that nothing has happened.
Right.
So yeah, and now all of a sudden he might not re-sign. He wants to be a part-timer, whatever. I fight for my dreams, yada yada yada. And so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having him at SummerSlam to basically get him out of WWE once and for all.
That's good shit. Ms. and Mrs. Tuesday, July 24th, 10 p.m. on USA. Thank you, Ms. and Mrs.
Good seeing you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Always
and
good being here.
As long as we're not too busy, we'll see you next time.
All right. Hooba hooba. Be right back.
Stay there. Jim Norton and Sat Roberts are back after this.
Hey everyone, it's me, Kevin Hart, visual satellite radio tycoon, bringing you a weekly show featuring me and the Plastic Cowboys. We're talking about putting in work, talking about your ladies and the expectations that they made. Wait a second,
Straight from the Heart with Kevin Hart and the Plastic Cowboys.
It's going to not only be ridiculous, but sometimes it's not going to make sense.
Mondays, 7 p.m. East, Sirius XM, Laugh Out Loud Radio, Channel 96, Real Monday Raw.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know. The credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-531-3738. 800-531-3738. That's 800-531-3738.
You've been lied to. Lied to by corrupt Washington politicians and the Wall Street propaganda machine. Hi, I'm Inc. Magazine bestselling author Brett Kitchen, and I want to give you a free copy of my brand new book, Wealth Beyond Wall Street, because we all know another market crash could be right around the corner. After losing 35% in my IRA in the crash years ago, I said enough, and since then I discovered a way to grow money potentially double digits, reduce taxes dramatically, and also have my money protected when the next stock market crash hits. When the next market crash hits, you lose nothing. Call Wealth Beyond Wall Street now to get your free copy and talk with a specialist to discover this little-known strategy to get potential double-digit growth during good years and never lose when the next stock market crash hits, all while building a tax-advantaged retirement. Call 1-800-375-3232 to discover this asset that people like Walt Disney and JCPenney use to grow wealthy. Plus, get one of just 97 free books left. We even cover shipping and handling, no credit card required. Call 1-800-375-3232. 1-800-375-3232. That's 1-800-375-3232.
I was stuck in a boring job. Long hours, low pay, and very low job satisfaction. Then I heard about Drama Kids, an exciting after-school franchise that I own and manage out of my home. Drama Kids is the largest after-school drama program in the nation. Entrepreneur Magazine just named Drama Kids the #1 low-investment children's enrichment franchise.
Drama Kids uses a unique developmental drama program that teaches children and teens how to deliver great presentations and interviews, as well as how to think quickly and creatively. Best of all, Drama Kids specializes in growing a child's confidence and their self-esteem. I now enjoy having my own business, and I have plenty of free time to spend with my family. The difference is dramatic.
To learn more about owning a Drama Kids franchise, visit dramakids.com. Join us today. dramakids.com. That's dramakids.com.
Does your golf game lack consistency, power, compression? You need the Impact Snap Release Trainer, the two-time Golf Digest award-winning best full swing training aid. Train your wrists and arms like never before to get results like never before. I'm Marty Nowicki, PGA award-winning instructor and owner of the Impact Snap. We are proudly made in the USA. Visit us at impactsnap.com. Use coupon code XM10 and save 10% at checkout. Visit us at impactsnap.com.
Message and data rates may apply.
Remembering when to change your fridge filter is a hassle. Remembering the right filter is almost impossible. So at Filters Fast, we have some good advice. Forget it. Instead, remember this. Text DOOR22 to 443-443 and check fridge filters off your to-do list forever. Get it all taken care of for a fraction of big box store prices with a Filters Fast brand filter. To see how much you can save, plus get free shipping, text DOOR22 to 443-443. With a huge range of brand name filters available, Filters Fast is America's #1 online filtration company. And you can get a Filters Fast brand filter for a fraction of the price, delivered to your door every time you need it. No need to remember. It's not a matter of if you need a fridge filter. Why not text to get it taken care of? To see how much you can save and get free shipping, text DOOR22 to 443-443. That's DOOR22 to 443-443.
Hey, John Gibson here. I just read that the co-chairman at J.P. Morgan warned that a deep correction, like 40%, could hit the stock market at any time. Don't lose 40%. Diversify. My friends at Noble Gold Investments can help. Noble's the only national firm with over 20 years of expertise in precious metals and cryptocurrencies. People trust them. They'll show you how easy it is to add gold or silver to your IRA or 401k rollover accounts. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com, or better yet, text the word IRA to 511-511. Get your free IRA gold and silver guide. The guide will show you 3 easy steps to get started. Text IRA to 511-511 and learn how you can take advantage of silver's historically low price by adding gold and silver to your IRA or 401k. Do it today. Text IRA to 511-511 for Noble Gold Investments.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Hello, beautiful. I'm Madison Reed, and my mom named her revolutionary hair color company after me. My mom taught me that women can do anything they set their mind to.
Hi, I'm Madison's mom, Amy Eric. I founded Madison Reed with the idea to create luxurious, ammonia-free, salon-quality, at-home hair color that saves women time and money. In under an hour and for less than $25, Madison Reed delivers gorgeous, multi-dimensional, shiny hair. Madison Reed is a female-founded hair color company on a mission to empower women with incredibly innovative products that protect and pamper your hair. Join the hundreds of thousands of women who have tried and loved Madison Reed. Find your perfect shade at madison-reed.com and get 10% off plus free shipping on your first color kit. Use code CHARM. That's code CHARM.
Try it. Love it. That's the beauty of Madison Reed.
Bingo.
Who says being cheap is a good thing? We do. CheapoAir.com. There's nothing wrong with saving money, with being smart, with being cheap. Download, click, or call to save on flights, hotels, car rentals, and more. Go ahead. Be smart. Be cheap. CheapoAir.com. Go online or call 888-657-7773. 888-657-7773.
CheapoAir.com.
Go ahead. Be cheap.
Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Well, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want.
Welcome back. Jimmy Day continues. Bringing D. Snyder. exploding for the love of metal. It's his first. They are.
Do you think D knows how much you like Sean Paul, Jim?
It probably does. He wouldn't surprise him. Yeah.
Sean Paul.
Do you know
Jim is
Sean
a big
Paul?
Sean Paul guy.
No, I like Sean Paul.
Who is Sean Paul?
You've heard him before. He's
There
kind
he
of
is.
like
He's playing right now.
It's kind of like reggae. That's not his best song.
Oh no, I'm a button pusher.
You are.
Yeah, this would last like one note. Like,
Skip.
Yappa, that.
So you do. You skip through
Yeah,
songs.
hit it. Well, you can't. I'm so old. I'm referring to pushing the button. It's a little different now, but yeah, I skip.
What would you keep on? What would you listen to if it came on? Every time.
Oh God. Every time.
Yeah.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
I mean, you
That's
can't
an
turn
easy
it
I
one.
on.
thought Axl did a good job with them. Did you hear
It
Axl?
was great. It was great. It was like, and he was like so not Axl, not on stage, but like the word was he showed up on time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He was like, never late. And they asked him about it. He said, I can't be late for Angus Young.
You can't fuck with Angus Young.
That's amazing.
How do you tighten this? I gotta be shorter. Yeah. Jim just wants to be taller than everybody in the room.
He does.
He's got that extension on his seat.
He does. He likes to hold up. None of the seats go quite as tall as Jim's seat does.
Yeah.
So don't even try.
That's it. Because there's like a plastic fist on it. It's just relaxing to put my leg up like this.
That's right.
I'm a short guy. I'm a little fella.
Do you listen to your own music? Like
Well, I mean, you do in the process,
but not for pleasure.
Yeah. Once, you listen to it so many times.
Yeah.
Times from the creation of the song to the demoing of the song to the recording of the song to the post, mixing of the song. And by the time, and then you got to go out on the road, you rehearse it. So it's like never for pleasure.
By the time it's actually, when it's on the radio, you're like, all right, I'm done with it. Will you turn it off or will you leave it on?
That's a good question. I won't turn it off. I mean,
come on. You're not going to be disrespectful.
Yeah, I can't be insulting.
How about if you walk into a party and they're playing it? Or do you hate when you're somewhere and they see that you walk in and they put on, we're not going to take it?
It's the worst.
I see you over there.
It's like, I forgot the words. Thank you so much for the reminder. Yeah, I was in the Apple store the other day. I just getting my wife's iPad fixed. Baseball hat. Just, sneakers, shorts. Sure. I'm just in there, tank top, and I'm just laying low, and all of a sudden, someone spotted me, like, tough. I'm the Jay Leno of heavy metal, I got the jaw. I was skiing, completely covered except for my lips and jaw. And then some guy's like, yo, D, what's up? I'm like, what the hell's hanging out? Oh, yeah, the mouth. Face. So, and they put on, we're not going to take it in the store,
Oh, my God.
Just in case you didn't know he was here.
Right.
Now you do, and let's all just do this and point at it.
Right, and you know what? It's probably the one thing he's going to want to hear.
Yeah.
It's that song that he's heard over and over. He's going to enjoy this.
Well, did you see, what was it, the Bon Jovi was at a fucking wedding, and the singer was making Bon Jovi sing one of his own songs?
Yeah.
It was humiliating.
Bon Jovi's like, I don't want to do this. I
That
don't want to do this.
is my pet peeve. And, I think it probably goes for comedians, too. For some reason, people won't expect entertainers to do their job at a party or a gathering.
Yeah, I don't even do mine on stage, much less a fucking party.
And they want you to, get up and sing a song. Like, what do you do? Well, I'm a mechanic. Well, go rotate my tires.
Right.
Yeah, go
No,
fix
I'm
something.
not doing it. It's my day. Yeah. It's your day off.
Well, I'm singing, you go in the parking lot and you change my tire for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll get up and sing.
Yeah.
I've disappointed so many people in person. That's so great, where they expect you to be funny all the time.
It's just boring,
How
right?
are you? Hi, I want to hang myself. All right, good. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, be fun. They gotta look at you and wait for you to do something.
Yeah, they expect you to be that person all the time. But with music, I always hate, because comedians, they don't play me on necessarily the radio.
Right.
For musicians, you guys get in the car, you just turn it on and hear yourself. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be awful.
Well, they hear you on the stations I listen to. The comedy channels.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah,
that's
true.
I don't listen to music. I listen to the comedy channels. I love that. So I hear you all the time.
Thank you.
You're well covered.
Thank you. What genres do you like besides metal?
I like old R&B.
Like what's old R&B?
Sam Cooke,
old
Otis
R&B.
Redding, Wilson Pickett, that stuff. Stax, Motown.
Yeah.
And, 50s, doo-wop and that kind of
When
stuff.
was the last time something new came out in any genre that you were like, this is good?
When I hear something new, that it lights me up, So like, there's a band I discovered called Monster Truck.
Mm-hmm.
They're a new band out of Canada, Toronto, but they kind of Grand Funk meets Leonard Skinner, but a bunch of young guns, and it's like like, wow, it's awesome, you know. So got the T-shirt and everything.
Yeah.
But when you, it's tough to get like once you're in the. Someone said to me, it was Tom Savini, special effects makeup artist.
Yeah.
Said we get in the business for the magic, and then we figure out how they do the trick. You know, so the first thing we do, we see a band on stage, go, I want to be that guy, but then we find out it's not just a magic show up there. It's a process. You get into it. And I'm not griping. I'm just saying it no longer has the same luster that it had when you were in the audience with your jaw dropping, just looking at these guys from another planet.
Well, it's not another world anymore. Now you see the reality of it. It's you see what the real life is.
You got to get on the bus right after. You're tired. You can't sleep like the normal job.
Like comedians. I mean, you know, you make people laugh and you do it well. All right. But what you learned is that set that was so polished that you saw somebody blew you away on stage and you said, I want to do that. That took like months to get that half hour together. You know, and I've been learning that from watching Seinfeld's Comedian in Cars, which I think is just really interesting too.
I like it too.
Just the study of it and how it just, and his movie, The Comedian, where he talked about just the process of assembling all those pieces to make 5 minutes, to make 15, 30, an hour, 90 minute set, get up there and do an hour and a half. For a comedian, that takes a long time to get that set.
And then once you film it, you got to dump it. Once it's on film, you got to dump it.
Oh, that was the famous Johnny Carson thing. You get on Johnny Carson, you do your show, you kill, and then you need new material because everybody knows the joke.
Yeah, they all know the jokes.
If you're doing 5 minutes on Johnny Carson, you need everything plus 5 minutes because you need new material that is just as strong so that when people go out and see your shows, you're still funny.
Or that 5 minutes has to be like kind of sprinkled in an hour set. So if you're doing a 5 minute TV set on Carson, sprinkle in an hour set, people will tolerate.
Well, do you get that? I mean, Dice had that going where people wanted to hear hickory dickory dock. Like they had to hear like the hit.
Yeah.
Do other comedians get that? They want to hear the hit?
There's bits they'll yell, but not like it. Those were iconic bits. I toured with Dice for 3 years, and they would scream, and he hated when they would scream for the poems, and if the crowd was good, he'd do them. If he liked the crowd, he would do them, but there's other times where he'd go, no, because they were annoying him.
They probably shout at you for the Monster Rain story.
I yell Monster Rain a lot. Yeah, they'll yell that.
Or they want the character.
Or Chip, they'll yell a lot, yes.
I feel like Brian Regan. I don't know if you know Brian Regan. He's a comic. But, like, he has to, when I've seen him, up front at the top of this show, say, at the end of the show, I'm going to do requests. So don't shout out anything. Let me do the material, and then I'll do your requests. And that's how he keeps everybody. And then they all go crazy.
Yeah, I got schooled by Eddie Murphy. I saw Murphy at the height. It was at the Tillis Center, I think, on Long Island. It was Saturday Night Live, whatever. He's doing his set, and I yell out. Now, I'm not famous for that. I yell, do buckwheat. And he goes, fuck you, you do buckwheat. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Chappelle gets it, though. They gets it with what are they all about from the Rick James?
Rick James, bitch.
He walked off stage one night. It's like when you're doing 15,000 people and there's 500 yelling at it, it's like frustrating. Like once in a while you don't mind it, but when you're on that level and there's that many people yelling,
those things haven't stopped. Like his Rick James thing, the Little John thing, a whole bunch of stuff from that TV show.
Yeah, it's iconic.
Has lived on throughout.
And you guys don't have the defense of, I was rehearsing yesterday. So my voice is shot and I have to sing tonight. Anyway.
Right.
But you don't have the defense of the loud wall of sound. Like the rock band. And I've had so much respect. I've been friends with so many comedians, Sam and Bob Goldthwait and so many people.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And, and just the idea of just you guys up there with your dick in your hand, man, and no word that's said from the crowd can be ignored. Because we're just blasting rock and roll. They can be screaming, we're not going to take it the whole show. I don't hear it.
Right.
I don't have to respond to it, you know?
So is that what's going on because you have a new solo album?
Yeah.
For the love of metal, yeah.
Do you, like, when you're crafting what the live show is going to be to go along with this album, do you go, okay, we got to sprinkle in some hits here and there to keep everybody at bay?
It is absolutely the terror of every rock star playing new material. I've heard Elton John just a couple years ago was talking. He goes, "Yeah, I'm going on tour. I'm a little nervous." And they said, "What are you nervous about?" He goes, "Oh, I got a new album."
And the minute you do a new song, you see their faces glaze over. I call it the bathroom songs. Okay, because you go, it's like Pavlov's dog. The minute they hear the words, here's what on the new record, you see people going, yeah, they got pissed. Yeah. And then, like, you see them, and I'd say it on stage, I can see you standing up and leaving. I'm not blind. I say, we slave, we kill ourselves, we work on something we're proud of, and the minute we say, here's a new one, you go to get a burger and a beer. So it does suck. It sucks, but it's so what I'm doing is so much new material. They don't got enough piss in them. I really should go to the bathroom now, but I don't feel it. Really.
I piss, I shit, I got a burger. There's nothing else in this building to do.
Watch. Yeah. And it doesn't matter who you are. I've heard Paul McCartney talk about it. I saw Zeppelin on the Physical Graffiti tour, but they hadn't released the album yet at Madison Square Garden. They went into Kashmir. Half the fucking place left to go to the bathroom. Because in Madison Square Garden, you never heard Kashmir before. It just sounded like a dirge. Yeah. And it went on for 2 days. So, I mean, he was like, you were seeing for the first time Kashmir, and nobody knew what it was. They went to get a beer.
And you're at the Gramercy. Are there tickets available tonight? You're at the Gramercy with Otep and Jamie Josta, who we love.
Yeah, it's a listening party tonight for my new album, and Jamie Josta and friends. I'm getting up there. Getting up and doing a few songs with Josta and Otep playing, and it's going to be fun. This record is completely unexpected. I really wasn't planning to do any more music, and Josta literally challenged me to do a true metal record. And I said, all right, let's go. And we went in, no budget, no record deal, just out of pocket, and started creating this thing. And the reviews have been incredible. People hearing stuff in advance, they're kind of stunned that 63-year-old Dee Snider has made the heaviest record of his career and is still like screaming like a lion. So
do you get scared when it comes out that people aren't going to like it? I mean, because music takes if I try a joke, if I write a joke that day, I can try it in front of an audience that night.
Right.
So there's kind of an immediate, and that's one advantage to doing stand-up is you get a much faster sense of what to do. You have the completed work, and then they like it or they hate it.
That's the live versus a movie or a record or anything like that. No, but I did an album of Broadway show tunes, so nothing scares me.
Have you ever thought about doing an album where the crux of it would be how crazy you are, and you could call it Dee's Nuts?
Yes, that's crossed my mind.
Well, look, I mean, you've got the built-in Dee thing. I would absolutely take advantage of it. The album is called For the Love of Metal, and it's available next Friday, July 27th, which is when we're in Montreal.
We are in Montreal.
So everybody should check it out.
Yeah, pre-orders going on now at themartyrstore.com, and video for Become the Storm is online right now, and a couple other songs. So
are you ever going to do any more like a follow-up to the documentary that was on Netflix? Because I watched it; it was great. But it was basically the story of Twisted Sister before they got famous.
We are Twisted fucking Sister. Well, first of all, that was done independently, even though we supported it, because some documentarian heard our story, the fact that we were together for 10 years before the world discovered us. And that's like a stupid amount of time.
Yeah.
That's like, really? You can't take a hint? 10 years. So, and so the doc goes right up to the band getting signed to Atlantic Records. And people say, are you going to do the second half? And I go, well, that's really behind the music. It's already been done.
Yeah.
And that's the typical, all the stories are the same.
Right.
They get the deal. They have the hit. The band comes apart at the seams. And then they reconnect.
Right.
And the reunion tour. And they're fatter and balder and older. And they go out there and they're friends once more. So that's kind of predictable. But
we know the story.
The We Are Twisted Fucking Sister documentary is kind of surprising because most people don't know that story.
Before we have to wrap up, what's the longest you guys went without talking?
15 years.
A long time. It's a long time. Fuck. Thank you, Dee. Everybody check out the album.
Ending.
Yeah, the show's ending.
For the Love of Metal, you can get it. Where can you order Martyr what?
MartyrStore.com.
MARTYR?
Yeah.
MartyrStore.com.
And advance copies. And I'm at the Gramercy tonight with Josta and friends. We're going to rock the place. Well, we're going to rock. I can't believe I just said that.
We're going to rock the place.
Somebody smack me.
All right, man. Well, thanks.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
And thanks, Dee. Good seeing you.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, it's over.
This has been Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. To download today's show.
One is celebrating his third album, a self-titled collection of songs with a special, intimate, invitation-only event for SiriusXM subscribers. Good attention. Shawn Mendes. Up close, personal, live. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. Shawn Mendes, live from Los Angeles on Hits 1, first in the pop category.
This is not an offering to sell a franchise. Franchise offerings are made through the franchise disclosure document. Ask for details.
Be honest. Do you love your job? What's your real passion? Healthy living? Making a difference in your community? Running your own business? Maybe it's time you considered owning a tropical smoothie cafe. Because right now, Tropical Smoothie Cafe is looking to open new franchises in your community. You'll be part of one of the fastest growing franchises in the $34 billion quick casual restaurant industry, serving what Americans demanded: healthier food options for people on the go. Tropical Smoothie Cafe is growing at a phenomenal rate, with more than one cafe opening every week, and you can be part of it. People love Tropical Smoothie Cafe. From our on-trend tropical-inspired cafe design to our delicious food and smoothie choices, it's where you want to be. Are you ready to start loving what you do? Call us right now and learn how you can make every day as warm and fun as being in the tropics at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Don't miss this ownership opportunity. Call now for your free information kit. Call 1-800-261-2626. That's 1-800-261-2626. 1-800-261-2626.
Hey, babe, I'm home.
Hi.
I just heard this great deal on the radio, and it got me thinking.
Uh-oh. What was it?
It's AdamandEve.com. You know they have all kinds of sexy adult items. Anyway, they'll give us 50% off and 10 free gifts if we use this offer code DOLL.
Okay, you got me curious.
Let's take a look. What about that?
Ooh, that would get things going.
Would you be game to try this?
Well, if you are, I am.
You would look amazing in that.
Do you think so?
Definitely. What did I say that offer code was?
You said doll.
Hey, we get free shipping and discreet packaging, too.
Awesome.
Okay, doll. Done and done.
Can't wait.
No, let's not. That's 50% off almost any item plus 10 free gifts, including free shipping with offer code DOLL at AdamandEve.com. That's DOLL at AdamandEve.com.
Let's face it, you're never going to get as much sleep as you want. That's why you need to make every hour of sleep you do get really count. Hi, I'm Scott Tannen, founder of Boll & Branch, and I'm going to help you finally get what you really deserve: a great night's sleep with a set of Boll & Branch sheets. Our sheets are handcrafted from pure, fair trade, 100% organic cotton, the softest you'll ever feel, and they get softer over time. They're twice the quality at half the price. Join hundreds of thousands of Americans, including 3 U.S. presidents, who sleep better than ever on Boll & Branch sheets. And make sure to check out our award-winning blankets, towels, and pillows, too. We guarantee you'll sleep better than ever on Boll & Branch sheets. So we let you try them in your home, risk-free for a month. Plus, if you order today, we'll give you $50 off your first set of sheets with promo code STARS. That's $50 off at bollandbranch.com with promo code STARS. Spelled B-O-L-L and branch.com. Promo code STARS.
In the past 3 years, the majority of new cancer drugs approved in the U.S. were first studied in clinical trials with Florida cancer specialists' participation. This is just one example of the world-class care you'll find at nearly 100 locations of Florida cancer specialists, including Altamont Springs, Inverness, Palm Coast, Zephyr Hills, and Gainesville. Florida Cancer Specialists, online at flcancer.com.
Journey through nearly 4 decades of YouTube.